Gandhi, killed and buried Roddy. Dirty D, giving a real like Benny P. Got a technique, so immortal, no morals, resourceful, rap mongrel. Cracked it like a dongle, not remorseful. Kick in the door like it's extortion. Put a bitch up in the stomach, get an abortion. Ordinary diploma and corrosion, that's ODC. So believe what you believe, it's Uncle Stephen, Dirty D, Frank, Mac, Martin P. Staying focused like heights, so explosive like mains. Spitting dope as the range, like Wu-Tang in their prime. Fuck it, this one I have.
Buddy, I'll kick your ass so hard you left out but your childish shit.
That's not what you think.
You fuck people out of money and get away with it. You can't. Hey, you fat ass.
Yes, yes. 1 2 1 2. Welcome once again. Let's get the volume up. Sunday night, 9 to 11. The Irish Hip Hop Radio Show live from Skankf and Fifth Element tonight. We'll have an amazing show on the way. We've got action from Dirty Devz. He's just dropped a brand new album called Plaque of Wisdom. We're also celebrating Dirty Devz' birthday. It's his 30th. We've got so many MCs up in the building tonight as well. So many MCs. We've done a little surprise party for Devz tonight. Like I say, here he is, here he is, here he is. Check that mic, that should be working.
1 2 1 2. Yeah.
Devz, you all good?
All good, bro. Thanks for having me.
You're more than welcome. I'm just.
Secondly, thanks for doing this tonight for me. I didn't know what was happening, bro.
Yeah, well, it was just one of those ones. I decided to hook up a load of MCs, come down here. I told you were going to do an interview. Didn't tell you that I was going to bring down loads of other people to celebrate your birthday. And it's been quite funny just seeing people arrive here, and you're like, "What are you in for? Are you in for a studio session, or what way does this work?"
I thought so many. Like, I thought Roscoe, because he says, I'm just listening to a tune with it, and I thought these were working on like some of the tunes he's recorded. But it didn't turn out that. So then Efo, Jamie, and Corey Pierce turned up. I was like, these were booked in the record. No, mate, we're here for you. What are you talking about, bro?
That's it, man.
So, mate, thank you. I appreciate this. Like, fucking one love, mate.
No, it's been a blessing just seeing people rock up. But like, this is just the beginning of it as well. Everyone's just arriving. We're gonna play your album tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about your album. We're no doubt gonna have other MCs talk tonight as well, and probably rig the absolute bag out of us while we're talking and trying to present this live to everyone on the airwaves. But
appreciate
you know
it, bro.
what?
Honestly, this just means a lot, because like on my birthday I didn't do much. Shout out to my man. My man got me something. That was only Cardigan. And then you boys just do this. So one love, and that's why it's my second family. Nearly everybody in the building is my second. And my brother just walked in nice. So like everybody in here is my second family. So one love you all, and thank you. So
that's it. So yeah, it's gonna be hilarious,
you
man.
You see the smile on my face, man. Doesn't smile like this, no.
That's it, man. Plus, as well as that, like obviously we've organised this, all the heads to come down, but as well as that, an added bonus, you told me that you're off work tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, so.
And you got yourself some beers and everything's
good.
Oh
shit, that's beer music.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. But look, we're going to let everyone arrive anyway. I'm going to spin some tunes. We'll get up into the mix, and then we're going to get you back up, and we're going to play some tunes off this album, Plaque of Wisdom, talk about it from start to finish, and have a blast doing it. So big up yourself, Devz.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Listen, man, go to a PH. I'll come back.
Yeah, before you go as well. The beat
in the Indian dance.
The beat in the background here, produced by Mike Lowry.
My Lowry, bitch.
Shout out Michael Lowry in this one.
Shout out Mike Lowry. And listen, I was meant to do something for me ages ago. Just I've been flat out busy, but I told him I will get done. I've got 3 tunes wrote for him. Just heard a couple of beats in there, so we will get to work and we will get down. So shout out to Mike Lowry on that shit.
Yeah, Michael Lowry, he's a student studying over in Liverpool, but he's from the Bangor direction. He linked up Fifth Element in the old building. He's been down to the new building. But yeah, as part of his degree, he's got to produce 15 minutes of music. And yeah, from the last time, the relationship that we built, I'm going to feature on some of these tunes. Devz is going to write a few verses. And it's good just to play his beats on the radio show tonight, kicking off the Irish Hip Hop Show. So
beats are banging, bro.
Shout out to Michael Lowry. Enjoy this instrumental while I find some tunes to get spinning. Be back in a minute. So yeah, like I say, people, shout out to Michael Laurie on this instrumental, kicking off the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show on a Sunday night. Shout out all the artists up in the building tonight. This is going to be a sick show. Let's get into the first tune of the show, Big Dawn. It's called Back in the Day. This has just been recorded down at Skankf FM. Shout out to Big Dawn 028. Like I say, Big Dawn on this one. Shout out to people locked on YouTube, the Skankf FM listeners as well. Let's do this Sunday night.
Back in the day, that you say, we better rap about it. Taking the piss, but that's what I did, doing to rap about it. Back in the day, that you say, we better rap about it. Taking the piss, but that's what I did, doing to rap about it. Rainy days, we keep it moving. Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement. You ain't doing what we're doing. Rainy days, we keep it moving. Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement. You ain't doing what we're doing. On my tail, boy, like rotters, I'm being ready to blow. On my hustle, like the trotters, I'm always on the go. She's not looking in my eyes, she's looking at my shroom. She's wondering how I got this scar on my nose. Little does she know, it was the dog she's patting. I was blocked, and he was melted, but now it's saddled. Don't need no candle, the only thing we put down was the cow. To clean the blood up with some tallow. That summer was a bit mental. I got bit and broke my ankle. Came off the curb and dropped your girl looking like a wanker. But I got back up and I hopped home down the street. Robbed toke and toked on some weed. I stuck on, I passed no paper beat. I wrote a rap about it and then went to A&E. Back in the day, that you say, we better rap about it. Taking the piss, but that's what I did, doing to rap about it. Back in
this
the
one
day,
here from Big Dawn 028. Shout out Big Dawn, recording this in the Skankf FM studio.
Days we keep it moving, Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement. You ain't doing what we're doing. Rainy days we keep it moving, Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement. You ain't doing what we're doing. Big tree burner, I can hear the beat murmur, trying to open up new doors like the key turner. Went from a berserker to a key worker, trying to reach further, no limit like sea murder. Spent years, it curved my arm and moved down clue, trying to scream something new. I can say it taller, so move. I'm Marcus Mavalik, a cheeky be bollock, so walk in the studio is nothing but tonic and talent. Got that Michelin palette, season was solid, the beats beezer, the beats beezer, the beats beezer, the bars are solid. I can see the progression, like bullet to ballad, or kicking the habit. You've either got it or you haven't. Back in the day, that you say, we better rap about it. Taking the piss, but that's what I did, doing to rap about it. Back in the day, that you say, we better rap about it. Taking the piss, but that's what I did, doing to rap about it. Rainy days, we keep it moving, Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement, you ain't doing what we're doing. Rainy days, we keep it moving, Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement, you ain't doing what we're doing.
Like I say, people, some brand new heat from Big Dawn. It's called Back in the Day, recorded down here at Fifth Element and Skankf FM. Shout out to Dawn himself. Up next, let's get into this one, recorded last week. This is Beers, Beerz. He's up in the studio tonight. Shout out Corey Beers in this one. It's called Hurt So Bad. One of his first tunes recorded here at Skankf FM, and it's good to spin it tonight in the show. Let's get into it. Shout out Corey Beers up in the building. Let's go.
See, why's it hurt me so bad? Thinking about all those good times we had, reminiscent on the past. Times we hung on, knowing that it wouldn't last. Yes, I'm sad, and yes, I'm mad. Scribbling down on my pad, but in my heart and soul, I know that I'm a good dad. See what judges a parent. Oh, fuck it, I'ma share this, just to make you aware. It's all about how much you care that you were there and that you're fair to your check. Cause they're not blind, they got their own little minds. I understand that they're kids, but they can feel it as it is. I understand that they're kids, but they can feel it as it is. And I'll always say it from the heart, from that deepest, darkest part. Like I'm soaking in the rain, feeling pain. Far from saying I hate feeling like this, and it's a shame, but I'll refrain, don't attack in this life, cause it's a game. I know I won't react to any snakes, no the fakes. Got no time for the act, they belong deep below, somewhere so low. The dirt of the earth where the devil wouldn't even go. He wouldn't even go. So peel your ears back and watch his story unfold. Listen to these lyrics because they're still untold. Just that Irish man trying to find a pot of gold. And if I'm up, I'll pass it on. Find a good heart to hold. Keep it strong, soldier on down this long foggy road. If I'm not sure which path to go, I'll find that motivation deep within my soul. I'll find that motivation in my soul. I need something to be, somewhere I can't be seen. See, that would be ideal for me. It's like my life's being documented on a big movie screen, and still it's something that I deal with fairly well. Already know I'm gonna get to heaven, but first I gotta fight through this hell. Already know I'm gonna get to heaven, but first I gotta fight. I gotta fight through this hell. So why is it hurt so bad? Why is it hurt so bad? Why is it hurt so bad? Still it hurts so bad. Why is it hurt so bad? Hurts so bad. Why is it hurt so bad? Still it hurts so bad. But why is it hurt? It hurts so bad. Still it hurts. But why is it hurt? Still it hurts. Why is it hurt so bad?
Last time that we do this, and we haven't even started. It's getting damn music.
So yeah, shout out Corey Beers, known as Beers.
Last time that we do this.
Absolutely sick stuff, recorded at the Skankf FM studio during the week. It was called Hurt So Bad. It's a sick tune, and he's back booked in for more studio sessions.
Money can never spoil
this one here from DM and Skeet, both of them up in the lab tonight. It's called Last Time.
I'm trying to push this music till we have
This is sick.
I'm moving on, leave my past where it belongs. As long as I've got my kids, my path is never wrong. Too many times I've tripped and stumbled but never fall.
Like I say, this gets a reload. DM featuring Skeet, both up in the building tonight. Shout out the legends. This is sick, I love this. Listen to the drop. Last time.
Last time that we do this, and we haven't even started. It's getting damn music. Bring it back to the start, shit. Last time that we do this, and we haven't even started. It's getting damn music. Bring it back to the start, shit.
Loyalty over royalty, money can never spoil me. I can't be bought. All the lessons that I've been taught, I've came from the bottom, having nothing, zero naught. Trying to push this music till we have enough to leave it all. I'm moving on, leave my past where it belongs. As long as I've got my kids, my path is never wrong. Too many times I've tripped and stumbled but never fall. Somebody's watching over me, I've felt it all along. And I'm not a man of God, I barely believe it all. But explain how I beat the odds when hope is all off. Stuck in an all-time low, so trust me, I know at rock bottom there's nowhere else to go. On the streets with 3 babies trying to find a new home. Imagine how heavy that would be weighing on your soul. I was carrying the load, a story has to be told. This is not a fabrication, just the real shit I wrote.
Last time that we do this, and we haven't even started. It's getting damn music. Bring it back to the start, shit. Last time that we do this, and we haven't even started. It's getting damn music. Bring it back to the start, shit. This is what you came to see. Vigils on the damn beat. Music got the best of me. Last year had a simple name. Let me take you back in time. Stop hitting press rewind. In the lab making tracks, rest bars, dope beats. Spitting bars back to back. Instrumental break the Phoenix. Damn is gonna pull it back. Hairball music. We could never bring it back. The time stood still and it never seemed to pass. 4 or 10 years and it doesn't seem to last. You got 3 kids now, plus I got a son too. Time is so thin, so it's hard to make something new. Remember back in the day, standing in the shop, boy, give me 2 bubble-loos. Time is ticking quick, so this is what we're built to do. Last time that we do.
It's an anthem. Damn music, Skeet, Last Time.
Damn music.
Digging this tune.
Bring it back to the start.
Gonna hear more of this in future.
Last time that we do this, and we haven't even started. It's getting damn music. Bring it back to the start, shit.
Let's get into something fresh that I've been working on with Shane Dean and Amanda Healy. It's called Elevator Music, Michael Parkinson on production.
Yo, buckle up for the ride with me, wagons are free, so is the kick in the knees, and we don't sit down when we speak, you steal our speech with a kick in the teeth, cause this is Northwest hip-hop meets DAC. Been a long time coming, spent a long time running, whipping, putting in work, foundations for these youngins, put respect on their names when you choose to speak. Amanda got the propane, Shane brought the heat, plus Parky and Beats, what an incredible team, licking Bushmills whiskey and I'm stinking of green, the type that never give a fuck with that impeccable speech, cause a ruckus at your gig with unforgettable scenes, from Belfast to London, London to Derry. Working class dad sustenance for the journey, took the underground road to avoid all the pop, doing underground raves every time that we drop.
And it's locked and stocked, the beating bars on the barrel. We come correct, you couldn't spar with it. These argue and quarrel about who's got the most follows or the untrained apparel. Yous are walking up a hill when we're on Kilimanjaro. Amanda, Daz and Shane, we built a separate lane. We vibrate well away from your perpetual hate. I don't even want to say the word, I'll drop the verse and it'll be heard all the way from Belfast. They lock in your. When I arrive you're full of angst and dread, cause I don't stop and I'm consistent like Skankf FM. Call your friends, tell them Shane's on the warpath again. Calm your jets, all the want is for your boring tracks to end, cause everything you do is homage based. Jumping on a trend cause you think that you'll get instant fame, but we can tell that you are not what your lyrics say. So listen mate, leave it to the pros and put your shit away.
Total original, this is 92, bouncing on the beat. To me, it's not on you, been involved in the rave, hip hop, rock and blues. The freedom of the underground is what I'll never lose. Saw a spark in the sea, reminded me of the past. A revolution of expressions manifested in raps. And some of my peers had a good fucking laugh. They didn't think this hip-hop shit was going to last, but it did. Here we go, so what are you gonna do now? So take a seat and watch me entertain another crowd. Yeah, and I've got nothing to prove. Your clown's coastlines, they said he's just cruising about. Sometimes you hear me banging on the spiritual drum, in the morning meditating to the rising sun. I'm going deep with heavy hallucinogens. Don't need to find myself, I'm at one with everything.
One with the beats like I'm a drum kit. Get hit in the face with both drumsticks.
So yeah, that one I've been working with Shane Dean, Northwest Hip Hop and Amanda Healy as well. You heard them on the verses, Michael Parkinson, absolute legend that is, on the beat. Such a wonder producer and dope to make music with him. Hope you enjoyed that one. There's new material on the way, stay tuned for it. Up next we've got something really different for you. This is pretty cool. This is Steve Locke, who featured with the Belfast Groove Collective, a collective of musicians making music, making videos, jamming out in the studio, and this is what came of it. Big up Steve Locke on this one, it's absolutely amazing. And definitely got that live vibe to it as well. Get ready for the live lounge material. Let's go. As well as that, shout out to Illusion Bars locked in, shout out to Rose. Myself, Rose and Lola went to see the Giants today in the one. Smashing. Shout out Leslie Ann. Shout out Michael Flower, who's actually up in the building as well. Shout out Ali Kamal. Giving Dirty Devz some birthday love too. And don't forget, Dirty Dev's going to be live on air here pretty shortly again as we break down his brand new album, Plaque of Wisdom. We're celebrating his birthday tonight with a full crew in the studio. Enjoy this one, Steve Locke.
The much you get out, mate, the world won't fall to your feet like that. Keys and gangs and G's, it's all over the balls. I never seen that trap. You should try to educate the listener. Speak from the heart, can you hear how Steven raps? When I listen to the most of these blunts, chat shapes, where the fuck they all need a slap. What? Like maybe that's me and I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm being too harsh with your racking, but I know it's not the raw blatantly acting. My life's like a mixture of romance and action, with a drip of horror infused with the plant of your poetry doused in self-loathe, inflammable liquid and animal twisted eye. We all been there, had that talk with ourselves. We all don't care and we're all pretending that we're somebody else, cause everybody's got someone to impress. I know how you felt. Keep a truth in the process, man, it helps. I'm patiently waiting, just waiting for something to give when I give it my all. But my all doesn't seem to be working at all, like it's a fucking waste of time if you ask me. When Nah, fuck that. Why? Who knows who's at what the buck tape and whatnot? Belfast born fucking queen and all that shit. All that shit. That sounds sick. Norbit. Still, she just screams from the fact that there's no change in the back. She's at the range in her mask, explaining the facts, adding the flame to the gas. She's not a dame, she's a lass, she's a nerd, she's a bloom, she's a cretin. Heard that she's packing up soon, who's betting? Look at her hands all sweating. Crooked as the road, broken springs in the rundown mattress. Springing up a plan you're perfecting. There's a gland you're infecting. There's a gland you're infecting. There's a plan we're perfecting. Oh well, I'm becoming an atlas. My world keeps on spinning. She's tumbling backwards. The girl keeps on grinning. The cat got your tongue dry. Distance my vocals. Lacking that punch rate. The script for the hopeless. Dracula's song got you shifting your focus. Got you itching on your temple. They always listen if they notice. It's more than rhymes and instrumentals to your pencil. It's not drum and bass, but it's kind of rudimental. Tune Valko, your teeth are sticking together. You're making that rain, sitting that weather. Or not too late, cause you're gonna visualize the autopsy. Right this stern, I can hear it all. That's not me and burn. Why? Song so sloppy. Running free obstacles. I'm just running free obstacles. Still running free obstacles. Running free obstacles. Running free. Running free obstacles.
That's right, people. The sounds of Steve Locke with the Belfast Groove Collective. That one just captured live off the cuff as they sat in the studio and jammed out and made music together.
And I don't see the point in the work tomorrow. Maybe I should quit and get some weed to move it fast. Working for the system my whole life, that's my idea of horror. I've been sitting, smoking grass.
You got a wee hit there, Steve-O.
And I don't see the point.
That's a ticket.
Tomorrow maybe I should quit and get some weed to move it fast. Working for the system my whole life, that's my idea of horror. Running free obstacles.
Incredible stuff. Big up Steve Locke. He's up in the lab here tonight celebrating Devz' birthday with us. Belfast Groove Collective. Shout out the musicians who put that together because it's absolutely amazing, and by the signs of it they've got a class set up. They're working with artists and it's a blessing that they did this with Steve Locke.
Beautiful thing right there, man. Yeah.
So yeah, right about now though, it's all about Dirty Devz. Happy 30th birthday, mate.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate this. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Honestly, I can't.
This is dope, man. It's dope. We've got all the Irish hip hop heads in here just having a little drink, chilling out.
It's good that you invited all the ones that I actually see. That
well, that's it.
Chosen family like it is. It's good to see them all. So I appreciate you, bro. Especially you, mate, because none of this shit be possible. Even the album the other day, that's why I give you a shout out in the description. Like, I give you a day before, and you're like, Des, you're just so fucking late on everything. I know, bro, I'm sorry, but you did it. You made it possible for me, and I appreciate it. And the night, like, as it says, like, I thought Roscoe was like working on just tunes or mastering shit, and then I thought when I let Corey in, I was like, hear the doorbell? No. And I was like, open the door. I was like, hear it now. And we're like, alright. I go downstairs, and it's Corey, Jamie, and Efo, and appreciate it, bro, honestly.
Well, that's it, man. I mean, shout out everyone up in the building tonight. And it's class that they all wanted to come through tonight as well, show you love on your birthday, and
especially Skeet and Dame, the two dickheads hid it from me.
Well, this is
it. I said to Skeet, let's just shoot the video tomorrow, bro, and he said, no, I'll be down. I said to Damien and all, earlier on, I was like, Dame, I'm going to be doing an interview tonight about my album, promote it, shout out to Daz. He was, I'll tune in. Well, you are sitting over like you're a king with a fucking throne behind you, motherfucker.
He is alright.
But it's beautiful, mate. It's beautiful. So thank you.
Yeah, man.
One love, bro. One love.
It's class. It's class. Everyone's here, man, just to jam out. But look, Plaque of Wisdom, the brand new album.
Yeah.
It's out. Like, obviously, I know the album inside out because I recorded it for you down here.
You put it on YouTube as well for me. So.
But it's brilliant, mate, because there's a bit of everything on here. There's a bit of like, look.
There's tunes for your granny. There's tunes for your bird. There's tunes for the hoes and the sluts or whatever you want. Groupies, call them groupies. There's songs for the ones that are emotional. There's tunes about the family. There's a mixture of everything. Do you know what it is? It's just I'm sick of seeing people slobbering. You don't do hip hop. You don't do this. It's music at the end of the day. So I just stepped outside my element and just went fuck it. Because I remember the first tune when it came down to you and you went, Devz, is this what it's come to, mate? is this what it's come to, bro? And then you went, that's pure wet wipe. And you know what? I run with it, bro, because I was like, I'm going to embrace that. At the start, I was like, oh shit, but I embraced it. I was like, fuck it, it's wet wipe, but your granny will love it, so.
Well, this is the thing. It's like, it's kind of like when you step in the studio and you bring beats and stuff, it's like, okay, these are tunes that you've been listening to on YouTube producers, tunes that are actually really popular and like into the charts to some degree.
Shit, yeah.
So there's like a real variation, but then on top of that, it's like, you know, your underground stuff, you do your radio shows and you play your West Coast stuff, you play your Rakims and stuff like that as well. And it's like the variation of what you listen to. It's not necessarily one style or one genre of hip hop. It's many different genres within hip hop culture.
Yeah, so like somebody said to me before about the show, like, why do you always spend skate there? I was like, because it's my show. And it's like, and if you listen to the first half of the show, they're all tunes that I listen to and I pick. And like, if you don't like it, don't like it. And like, I'm not being like, I want as much views as I can or whatever. But like, if you don't like it, I like it. So
well, that's it.
If you don't see me from behind the scenes, you can ask anybody that comes here. See, I do my Dirty Skank show. I be hyped up like a motherfucker, so I be standing here like this while I don't know what the listeners doing, but me, I enjoy it. So that's what it is. So it's a variety of different shit, and keep it gangsta, y'all. Keep it gangsta. But I like the emotional shit too. So
that's what I'm saying, man. It's like this album that you just dropped, Plaque of Wisdom. It's a variation of everything. Like listening to the first two tunes, I'm like, this is like Dirty Devz in Atlanta, Georgia, like in the club, in the strip club, like doing, like just being Dirty Devz, right? Yeah. But then there's these other parts of the album as well where it's like, whoa, actually that's like knowledge and power and deep stuff that you're talking about. So it's like a real variation of club party stuff, also stuff that's really banging and stuff that's kind of underground too. And so many great features on this album as well. I'm happy to feature on it myself.
Mate, that's what I was saying to Dan the other day. Like, see the features on it, like yours and Dan's are like my two favourites at the minute. Like, they're the two tunes that, like, I don't listen to, like, see Fierce Fella, I don't really listen to that. I don't, because I don't like listening to my own shit. But see this album, mate, like I actually said, like to him the other day, I was like, I've outdone myself this one, and it took less time to make, if that makes sense. So,
well, you were on it pretty quickly.
Yeah, so
and it was a matter of months before the thing was done. Do you know what I mean?
So it was like I just added a few tunes and I just added like Long Road and stuff. But Broken and Bruised and myself are the two. Like, I don't even care about my verses on them. It's your verse and his verse, Damien's, like on the whole album. So I really appreciated you getting on it, and that's what I said. Any like projects that I will be doing in the future, I will be getting like you, Steve Plaque, Dame, and Skeet on it. So
yeah, well, like I say, it's a blessing, and you hang in the studio, you go to the gigs, you meet up with these dudes on the regular. So it's only right that you had them on your album too. Do you know what I mean? So it's class that they're on the album, but it's even more dope that we've got Skeet, we've got Dame, we've got Steve Plaque, all the rest of them up here tonight too, are part of the album as well.
Everybody that's on the album is here except for Unlisted Artist. He's in New Jersey, so shout out him.
And that's the thing, mate. It's a feature with an American artist, and his stuff's dope as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's class just to see Dirty Devz going, okay, you know what? Like, I'm gonna reach out across the water and make something happen there. And likewise, you've got that response from Unlisted Artists as well, which is dope.
I actually got the influence from yourself, bro. It was the name came from like Belfast to London, you did with Parky.
Yeah.
But it was you and Big Twins. Like, seeing I seen that tune of you and Big Twins, it was like, shit. So like somebody from here actually working, even though like they all might know who Big Twins is, I know who he is and I know what he can do, and lyrically he's a fucking genius. So to me, that always inspired me. I always wanted to go outside of Belfast. I always wanted my features, like always wanted to work with Steve Plaque and all, and yourself, and like, well, me and Skeet always like came into it around the same time, but when I was coming into the scene listening as a fan, it was you, Steve Plaque, March, Chris, Mac. It was the DBMCs. It was all out there back in the day. And like Dan McGill was my favourite.
Yeah, so, Dan's dope, man. Yeah.
So it was just out there, and I reached out to Dan the other day about a wee feature, but he says he hasn't been working lately, and I asked him as well, if I can't send you nothing, you send me something, and he was like, I haven't been working. So shout out to Dan. Sorry, just rambling there.
But no, it's dope. Look, we're gonna get into like I say, the first two tracks is like Dirty Devz in Atlanta, Georgia, at a strip club for me, right? And it's got those like new commercial sounding beats. It's got those lyrics that are just like, look, don't play this in front of your kids. It's probably not wise.
When
And it's
YouTube,
just
when YouTube asks me, is it kid friendly? No, definitely not.
And even when I was uploading it on YouTube for you, it was like, is this for children? Definitely not.
Not.
Give that a big click, mate. Do you know what I
So,
mean?
Yeah, but yeah, the first tune's called "Oh Shit." It's a big commercial shit, like from remix of Central C. Don't like Central C. Don't like anything he does. I just I heard the beat on a YouTube advertisement, and I was like, you know what, the birds will love that. So I took it and ran with it. Mostly I don't care about the birds, I care about the grannies. So if the grannies love it, it's all good. Second tune is for the bitches, so we'll get into it. And the first tune's more about for women. Second tune's for bitches, so we'll get into it anyway, bro.
Oh shit. Dirty Devz. I'm just a random guy, working this 9 to 5. Take a look in the rise, gonna make a mind. Soup back grand thighs, soup right with a smack. Shoot a woman nice. Alright. Oh shit. No way. Nope. Hope the dirt's your tape. Hope her standards high. Hope that pussy right. Gotta make her mine. I pull her close and I hold her tight. I make the move when emotions right. No love for bitches, no love for hoes, no love for snitches, no love for fools. So much love to give, so much love to show. To the words I spit and the way I grown. Take my heart if we feel this, then I know that you mean this. Just in case, but we drink big. Take my heart as I heal it, heal it, heal it, heal it, heal it. Alright. Oh shit. No way. Nope. I'm just a random guy. Wanna pay my rent. I just spit the truth. I don't need the lie. Raise the bar as I spit this. If life is hard, then I fix it. If we depart, then I visit. Take my heart and my vision, vision, vision. Take my heart and my
vision, vision, vision. Take my heart and my vision, vision, vision. That's me cruising around, mate. Listening to this on YouTube in the car, mate.
Oh shit.
So anyway, that was, as I put it to you, your wee wet wipe tune on the album.
Wet wipe tune, that was the wet wipe tune. That one's for the bitches. That was me trying to be nice to the bitches. So yeah, but this next tune I ain't being nice to no motherfucker. So
but this is the thing, mate. I kind of like listen to that style of rap. Like I'm an old grumpy man, basically. Yeah, you've turned 30, right? Yeah. And you're getting your 30th love today, right?
Yeah,
online.
thank you.
But the thing is, I'm 35, right? And I go back to eras of boom bap stuff. So when people come into my studio and they're like, this is what I want to jump on, I'm like, that's not what I want to hear. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, bro.
But at the same time, I'm like, who the am I to basically say to someone, look,
no, it was,
know what
bro.
it is,
it wasn't
mate.
Even that I took.
If you're into that style, mate, you've got to do that. Do you know what I mean?
It's not even that, bro. I'm not even into that style. Do you know what it was? See, when I first heard the beat, it was like came up on an advert, and I heard the beat, and I was like, do you remember at their ironic Stay With Me?
Yeah.
And I remember like back in the day when I used to take E's and all, and I used to sell E's. I remember being in parties and people used to play it back to back. And it was like a rapper doing like a cheesy, like a rave stage.
That's
so
it, mate. It's got that commercial element to it that everyone loves. Do you know what I mean?
It's got that cheesy style, but it's got the dirty lyrics. So,
but the thing is, whenever you bring these beats, I'm kind of at the stage where I'm like, oh, here we go, right?
Here we go again.
And you know straight away, but at the same time, it's like once I hear you rhyme and once I hear you put your Belfast accent on it and once I hear you make that tune your own with your own style, that's when I appreciate it. Do you know what I mean?
And you
it's
do,
sick.
Because whenever I see your reaction, it's just like when I come in to do my shit, like I'm not like Skeet or like Steve when they would come to record because they have the producer mentality.
Yeah.
When I come, I just straight lyrics, get it laid down, fuck ad-libs, fuck all that, just get the lyrics down. If it works, it works. If it's clear the diction's good, we're good. But when I look at you and see you laughing and reacting to it, then I'm onto something. So shout out to yourself, bro.
Yeah, man, it's sick. It's turned out great, and yeah,
Thank you.
It's a good way to open your album. Like I say, this is Dirty Devz up in the strip clubs doing his thing right now.
Shout out to everybody tuned in, everybody in the background. So shout out to our Rose as well.
But let's take it back to Atlanta, Georgia again.
Let's do
this one. Whenever I heard you bring in the beat for this one, I was like, what? Fat Man Scoop shouting
like,
all over the intro and all.
Are you on this? Is this what you're on now, Devz?
Mate, this is like something I would have spun in like Uptown or at Milk or like one of the clubs that I was playing hip hop R&B sets. This would have been like 12 o'clock at night when the dance floor is getting packed, everyone's had their drink, and it's like the DJ comes on. It's like, will you see this?
Yeah, dude. Let's get it.
Just wait for the drop.
Turn it up, turn it up, let's go.
That's that one. You're up in the club.
Turn it up, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up. When you want that, turn it up.
Here we go, Dirty Devz. This one's called for the bitches.
Left, right, left, right. Take a step back, baby, back it up. Tell me how you want it if you really done a fuck. I can see it in your eyes, you're the type to give it up. I'm ready to die, bitch, yo, I know you like it rough. Make it twerk, baby, 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 make it twerk. Cause an earthquake with the way you make it work. Tell me what you doing here, what you doing here. You gon' kick it with the dirt, bitch, I thought I made it clear. Headed from the back, bitch, headed from the back, yeah. I'ma make it wet, yeah. Show you how to get it, yeah. Always switching lanes here. Left, right, left, right. Bunch, baby, make a bunch. Get your pussy out, get your pussy out. Put your teddies in my mouth, yeah. Wave them all about, yeah. She's a bad bitch, yeah. Raiding on my deck, yeah. Call her what you want, what you really want, bitch. Hit her from the back, bitch. Get it up, turn it up, kick her to the curb. Run them off, give it up, find you all her worth. Bitch, right my face with her hand up in the air. One hand up on her back, other hand up in her hair. Left, right.
So there you have it, Dirty Devz for the bitches. Track number 2 of the brand new album, Plaque of Wisdom. We're sitting here having a laugh. I'm having a laugh at just the pure filth that comes out this dude's mouth whenever he raps. And you can imagine the studio session going down whenever Devz first steps in the booth and I've never heard one of his tunes. And he raps some of this stuff and you're just sat there just going,
from that
fair enough, man.
Hey, Dirty to that. So listen, I can't talk about getting money because I don't get money, but I get bitches, so I can talk about that. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
this is the thing, mate. At the end of the day, Devz, I know you. I know what way you roll, right? I know how you hold it down, and you pretty much talk truth the whole way through this album. Like I say, from your funny party, don't give a fuck moments to your moments of like, look, I really care about this person, or you write meaningful songs or stuff that you've witnessed in the surroundings that you're from. So there's so many different Devs, and that the opening of this album, mate, is just that, yo, let's get this thing started. Do you know what I mean?
It's just like try and get the grannies involved at the start, and then we'll go into the emotional shit later. So
that's it. Well, look, let's get into the next track, number 3 off the album, Score 2 Threes.
Score 2 Threes, and it isn't about Jordan Castle, because Chucky asked me this the other day. No, it's about Michael Jordan. Score 2 Threes.
That's it.
Get your Michael Jordans on.
It's got the basketball influence.
It's no diss track, because the diss tracks are done well, so I don't even care. Like, but this is not about him. This
See,
is
you're already getting older and wiser, man. 30 years old, and that's it. Done with the diss and all that there, mate. Man's moving on. Nice and mature now, and there'll be none of that beef.
Nope, just wait to see if it happens in the street. Oh, I'll take it there.
Anyway, let's get into it.
No raggers. Thank you.
Score 2 Threes. It's a banging tune. Score 2 Threes, like Jordan. Shout out all the people coming through the comments. Locked in for Dev's 30th celebration and the album launch.
Like Jordan, every time we slay, we scoring. Hop out, no guns, just brawling. Hop out, no guns, just warring. Score 2 threes like Jordan. Every time we slay, we scoring. Hop out, no guns, just brawling. Hop out, no guns, just warring. Scores the earth. me penetrate, not towards the word, let me demonstrate. Spitting flames like a dragon, so why the fuck y'all can't rely again? Ski bumping at the speakers while I supply other dealers. Fuck the cops, I call them peelers. I bury all you fucking squealers. Hear the squeaks, gotta set the trap. Never make a peep when it comes to rap. Irish hip hop, yes, I set the tone, and I wear the crown, and I claim the throne. Pave the ground when I'm sat in stone. Lay it down with cement and bone. Blood, sweat, and tears never sell my soul. Blood, sweat, and tears never sell my. Rest and fold as the story goes. Don't sink the ship, gotta let it float. Don't save the bitch like the Cabrio. Don't save the bitch in front of Baggio. Don't flick the switch, let the circle flow. Gotta sell it quick when it comes to coke. Sell the snow to the Eskimos. I'd sell the sign to the Faroes. Whiskey to the Irish. All the guns to the terrorists. Take the cure to this virus. Then take control of my iris. System created by these pirates. Shoot open guns but don't fire it. Carry a stitch just like a blind man. See the problem is dropping Instagram. Believe what you say, see what you do. Face your darkest days, never pity the fools. And never pray to the gods and never follow the rules. Desperado dialogues and spitting the truth. No bullshit to spoof, take you back to my roots. Fear back into the black, like my wisdom tooth. Respect the who, they can't buy that. They want the truth and I supply that. Light the fuels, I spark the match. Kickstart the mule like a starter pack. Gather goons like a Marcus Plaque. Take out your goons like a heart attack. Matter of fact, I'll be making the rules. Taking out your messes like a taking two. Matter of fact, I'll be making the rules. Taking out your messes like a taking two. 2, 3, 3's like Jordan. Every time we slay, we scoring. No guns, just roll.
That's just one of the banging ones, mate. Banging
Cheers,
beat,
bro.
like, isn't it?
2, 3's
like Jordan.
It's hard not to like kind of bob it just because the beat's so hard to rhyme.
You gotta bob your head like a pigeon.
You got that catchy hook on it as well, mate. 4, 2, 3's like Jordan. Everyone loves Jordan, mate. He's an icon. Do you know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying, mate. So like that's for like I don't give a fuck about that. So like Michael Jordan's what it's all about. So score 2 3s like him, you're all good. You know what I mean? And then man just got me a pair of fucking Jordans. So like it all makes sense at the end.
That's it, mate. You're repping the Jordans. I've got the Jordans.
It all makes
We're doing our
sense in
Jordan
the
thing.
end. It's like that shit.
But yeah, like this album as it goes on, it's sort of like we've had those kind of heavy club hits, we've had stuff like that, then it starts to take a little dive into more serious stuff as well.
Yeah, it was actually I actually got the idea from Uncle Steve. He's not even there, but what happened was like I remember a couple of years ago. Long story short, couple of years ago, a couple of rappers in the scene. Not going to mention them because they're balloons, but they started like saying about emotional rappers, people who touch on emotions.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, balloons. And then Steve always said, let's do an album. That's why Five Tribute became. Tribute Behavior became an album.
Yeah.
So let's do 5 tunes, bars, lyrical, trippy, and then go into the emotional shit. And that's why I've always like if you listen to Fierce Fowler and this one, it's the same style. It's like we'll go into the club bangers and the trippy and it goes into the emotional shit. So Steve-O, shout out to Steve-O, he always gave me the idea of how to make an album like that. So big up.
Well, this is dope anyway. This is called Run Amok, track 4 off the album.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, let's get straight into it, man.
Just dropped this tonight as well, so go check that out on YouTube.
Everybody run amok, but they're giving a fuck. Leave a bitch like a crippled leg, doesn't corrupt. That's like I wanna reach the top, but I always get stuck. Flipped and a flop, but I never give up. Always keep a spot when it comes to the crunch. Half then I hopped all over your conscience. Take enough, it's enough, stop backing all tough. I show up to your moms like a feel it does. It's like I really wanna get it, gotta get it on track. You really can't go with it, then you better react. Cause I'm a mom with a plan, no one's holding me back. If you don't fully understand, get it correct. Fuck around, let me turn, tend to provoke. Jumped around, hit the ground, punch me thrown. I'm a dirty little fucker and I let it be known. They take the fucking mother with my balls in her throat. Then they came a grind, people stomp my throne. The urge in my crowd, pass the staff my robe. You really wanna get it, gotta get up and go. They call me Papa John, way I'm making it dough. It's like tangos bad, but the move so slow. Tend to get high with my weed and coke. Roll one up, let's all get stoned. Racking up lanes, call me Jon Snow. Back in my Riz, I don't really give a fuck. I'm my little how to catch, you know I'm the brunt. Bark like a dog, tack like a wolf, leap like a frog, hurl at the moon. Let me tell you something that you already knew. I'm a dirty little dog, I just give you the truth. Back up the grind, best be making some room. But see you do what I do, yeah, I do what he doesn't. I'm the real drinking, you can call me McLovin. Really need a bitch just to give me some lovin'. I don't really give a fuck about rules or assumptions. Beyond the reasonable doubt, I ain't telling you nothing. End of discussion, that's the end of your tone. Dismantle your construction with a beat and a flow. Always lay the break if you paving the road, cause you can end up in the dance like cement at a stone. A friend will always snitch, but an enemy won't. They say life's a bitch, but I'm married the hoe. I wanna get divorced, but I take my home. I wanna get divorced, but I take my home. Dawn, PNS, definition and folds. I throw you all a trance like a nerd to the phone. Live in a glass house, should've really throw stones. Cause words that leave your mouth and you shattered and broke. Hanging on tape by the thread of a rope, see. Call me Shane Dean, but to get real ropey. Don't approach me, quote me, or even provoke me. I'm no phony, homie, I'm just collecting my trophies. Dirty fucking dads, but I'm mostly Josie. Like a brother to Thor, the way I'm staying so low key. Look up in his eyes, best be looking so closely. A catastrophic lane, I'll be bone like Kobe, it's the dirt.
bitches.
It is the Dirt.
It's the Dirt, bitches.
The Dirt's live in the studio tonight. That was
you,
Run
mate.
Amok, taken from his album Plaque of Wisdom. We're breaking this album down from start to finish right now.
Thank you, mate. And I just dropped the night there, literally before I came here. Just dropped it as an audio. So big up Skeet on the cover for it too. So
Dope.
thanks.
And you were out shooting a music video with Skeet in the weekend?
Yeah, for the last tune on the album called Plaque of Wisdom. It wasn't even supposed to be called that, but I'll get into that later on. But yeah, shot a video last night for it, so.
And the artwork as well, mate. You've done the artwork yourself for this album?
Yeah, trying to just do much, because do you know what, bro? You and Daz, sorry. You and Skeet always do everything for me, bro. Like the cover arts, the wee official audio videos, you make them for me. So like, me having that much time, like these boys are always busy. So like, instead of wasting your time on it, I'll make it myself, do it myself, and just try and work on something original. It was actually Steve Black as well, like it says. I sent him a picture that our Chloe sent me. It was like a picture of his wee mom with no front teeth, and the toothbrush he had had the middle bit out, so it was like just enough to brush his fangs. And then ended up just got creative with it and used that. So yeah.
It's dope, mate.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
As soon as I seen it, do you know what I mean? But like, I was like, right straight away, this album artwork is sick. But at the same time, mate, it's just good to see you taking control of your own material and you taking control of stuff like your recording sessions down here, your radio show, your album artwork, your designs like that, you organising sets and stuff like that, and it's like you're getting stronger and better at it, and it's dope just seeing the progress of you. Because I've now worked on your past album, worked on this album too, and the whole time it's just like constantly trying to improve the rhymes and improve the material, but it's also constantly trying to improve yourself as an actual entrepreneur and a businessman.
Do you know what it is too? But it's just because see the team I have around me. Somebody once said to me, I'm not going to manage the media. Somebody once said to me, Devz, you don't know how lucky you've got it, bro. The team you have around you. And he's sitting in the room at night, the person that said it. But see, out there, mate, that always stuck with me. And I was like, and that's why I always be grateful. Because if I didn't have this team, and I said it one of my tunes, if I didn't have only for you, I wouldn't be viewed. And that's true. So, like, appreciate that there, like, so don't always just, I put all my shit out, do whatever I can. But I wouldn't be able to do that without the people around me, so appreciate it.
Well, it's dope, mate, and you show the love back down here as well. Don't forget that too, like, and
thank you, mate.
The amount of stuff you've done for the charity as well. Do you know what I mean? And like, I mean, you do some of the dirty things too, like clean and all the rest of it, and you've no problem doing it. And you want to help
when I'm cleaning, but I'm dead all day, so don't get it twisted.
Dead old Devz. Anyway,
when I'm cleaning.
Let's get into this next one, number 5 off the album, Crack Pipe.
Yeah, mate.
This beat, again, it's just so nasty, and it's the way it starts off. It's just like so in your face, mate.
I remember this too as well, man. When I came down, I was like, do you know Cardi B beat it is? And you went, I don't like Cardi B. I was like, I know, mate, but when you hear the beat, and then you heard the beat, and you was like, all right, it's actually fucking banging.
Yeah.
I was like, it's when you say the person, but yeah, Cardi B beat. And here, actually, I'm not even going to lie. Shout out to my axe on this, because my axe let me hear that tune. I was like, I'm stroking that beat. So big up to her on that.
Let's get into it then.
Thank you, bro.
Dirty Devz, Crack Pipe.
Break down on your crack pipe. Right now, get your facts right. Break down on your crack pipe. Right now, get your facts right. I swear to fuck, they don't wanna see me acting up in the studio or in the club. It's like all I see to run, barking like he's tough. Better sit down and put a muzzle on your pup. This is what I do, I don't really give a fuck about the food when he's running out of luck. Shout out to the Crips, shout out to the Bloods, shout out to the Tigs, shout out to the Huns, shout out to the Brave, shout out to my blood. This is for associates selling on these drugs. This is for the ones always stuck in the mud, trying to reach the surface, still convicted as thugs. This is for the bitches always giving me love. This isn't for the snitches, they get left in the dumps. It's like straight up for the Devz. I was born and I was raised, but Devz had the peers, I just couldn't escape. Luke got me now, I'm the face of the north. Not because we're rapping, cause I'm facing the north. You wanna see me rain, best be holding a sword. I take away your life like the words on my liquid sword. First into your mission, I'm never reporting. Grains of information from the names you be snorting. 10 steps forward, 2 steps back. See what you're endorsing, I see through the cracks like break down on your crack pipe. Right now, get your facts right. Break down on your crack pipe. Right now, get your facts right. Say it like the best, so I made it my way. I make it through the day, places, bang your mind to spade. It's like a dirty little term, made I know how it goes. Grip the beds by the herd, like sucking this pole. This is Nemo, hoes, radio host with the most. I rock up to my show, dirty skank in my robe. Call me Joe Hafner, a future unfold. I'm a dirty little white around and let it be known, like break down on your crack pit. Wait night, get your facts right. Break down on your crack pit. Break down on your crack pit.
So yeah, that was Crack Pipe. This one is number 6 off the album. It's called No Melody. Dirty Devz with a trap style on this one as well. No melody.
Cheers, bro. No melody, no diction, no remedy to your writings. No energy, no vision. You can slap for being different.
That's right.
No melody, no diction.
Dirty Devz 30th.
To your writings.
And the drop of his new album, Plaque of Wisdom. It's on YouTube channel, Dirty Devz. This is No Melody.
Dipping, not slipping, not slayed. Fiercing confections, I run in ahead. Tell me your mission, I wouldn't evade. Late for restrictions, I wouldn't debate. Face when I'm facing, just catching the wave. Fuck a condition, I'm spitting my rhymes. Keys in ignition, the dirt's in the race. Hot in the kitchen, just racking up. Words in my man, fill with the truth. Start with the same, connecting the roots. Convey to my time, I follow the clues. I'm on in this prime, transforming the dude. Do what you do, get it all back. Pick up a book, then you attack. Kill them with facts, knowledge and power. This in the track, here for the start. Heading with bars, over the head. Hacking so hard, but I leave him for dead. Know I'm the dirt, call me the Devz. Stomping the earth like a freak to the chest. Confess to your crime, that I will not. Words from the waist, but I'm mugging the shot. Freedom of thought, I speak when I can't. Needing your God if he gets what I want. Open the door with the keys in the lock. Securing the fort like an army of SWAT. Back with the boom, back with the bang. Head to the room, chained to the gang. Hanging from ropes as slow as they choke. Leaving the note, but I'm hoping they won't. Call me a lie for calling you a joke. You taking the pop, but I'm paving the road. Laying the bricks, cement to the stone. Digging the ditch with the flesh and the bone. Fucking your bed, she's licking my toes. Sucking my dick, she filling the phone. Provoking the notion, I'm hoping she won't. Float in the oceans, a sail like a boat. Struggling, coping, it's not in my goals. Stoking emotions, they call me the goal. Focused and firm, not hopeless and scared. I teach what I learn and it's reading my turn. Striking the match, I'm letting it burn. Stopping the clocks and relay what I heard. Conquer the hurdles and put in the surf. Conquer your circle, then call you your square. Look like a Kermit the Frog with a stir. Taking a leak and knock off your purr. No melody, no diction, no remedy to your writings. No energy, no vision. You can slap or be different. No melody, no diction, no remedy.
It's a catchy hook on that one.
No energy.
It's called No Melody.
You can slap or be different.
Dirty Devz.
Written inscriptions, I'm flipping the words. Flecting my visions, I'm preaching this verse. Restricting prescriptions, I fate in the purse. Locked in the prison, I challenge the worst. Fuck what you heard, I'm focused and cursed. Spurging and immersed like I'm quenching my thirst. Always come first, I never come third. I'm certain be hurting, I'm winning since birth. Creaming the butter, I'm letting it churn. Fucking your mother, just naked and burn. Relentless and firm, relentless and hurt. Choked in your firm, blasted by dirt. On the alert, attacking them all. Lacking concern with my family balls. Back to the wall, protecting the balls. Seductive but lost like I'm serving her. Burning the cross, I give to the Lord. Pagan my dad, while I'm praying to God. Marching the fog, my message across. Taking the loss like the holes in my gauze. Pause for a moment to sharpen my claws. Target emotions, I'm breaking their jaws. Sailing the oceans, I shed on a shark. Call me the ocean, playing my part. Back at the finish, I finish and start. Diminish my English, then tear it apart. English my anger, I never depart. You follow the crowd, I follow my heart. Party the body, but I'm not a scourge. Fucking the bodies, I'm basic and learn. Smoking my art, the punch by the pun. Dearly the part, cause I'm wearing my crown. No melody, no diction, no remedy to your writings. No energy, no vision. You can slap or be different. No melody, no diction, no remedy to your writings. No energy, no vision. You can slap or be different. Yeah.
Sick tune, Devz.
Thank you, bro.
It was good. We got a wee
Thank
live. We turned that into a live set as well, mate. That was
With
dope.
the bro,
That
you
was
got
dope.
my fucking backup, sir. Yeah. Shout out to Steve Black.
I was
And
loving
here,
it.
a fun fact on that tune. That tune was actually written to Bob Dylan. I was meant to be on Bob Dylan.
Right.
And man did me dirty. He got stray on that shit. So here, with fair play to you, give me that beat. So, one love, bro.
Sick. Up next, then, we've got track number 7 off the album, Unlisted Artist. This guy is from New Jersey, isn't he?
New Jersey. Teaneck, New Jersey, yeah.
That's amazing, mate. And, yeah, like we discussed at the start of the show, it's amazing the way, okay, you featured with a lot of Irish hip-hop artists. A lot of them are actually in the room tonight, which is dope. But it's even doper as well, the fact that you've branched out and you've featured with an American artist here, Unlisted Artist. He's sick. He's been in contact back and forth. You've been sending music back and forth. He's got a cool flow. Yeah. Like, I love the tune whenever he sent his vocals back and you were like, Daz, can we line the vocals up and do this, you know?
And I appreciate you doing that as well. Like, his vocals wasn't as clear as the way we record, and I said that to him, like, no disrespect or anything to him, and he knows what I'm talking about. But he turned around and said to me, mate, appreciate whoever was on the engineering, and I just said, look, that's brother Daz. So
nice, it's good to know, man.
He actually did reach out and say that, but he says the tune's actually awesome. So I want to do a wee thing where Skeet shoots my half of the video here, because he actually has a thing called Unlisted Productions.
Right, okay.
So he shoots movies and like he shoots models and all stuff too over there.
Sick.
But he's still underground, and he never, like, even when he does get big money for what he does, he never lets it go to his head. So big up Unlisted on that there.
And it's sick as well, mate, because it's like whenever I listen to his verse too, you can tell he's just like us, just writing rhymes, understands hip hop, understands flows, cadence, all the rest of it. Clearly a fan, clearly like blessed as well with his production side of things too.
Yeah, so
it'd be sick to see a music video for this tune, like in the future. It would.
Like, there's only 3 tunes off this album that I want to get shot, and it's the one with me and you, the one me, you and me, Skate and Steve, Public Opinion, and me and Dame. They're the 3 tunes I want to get shot for this, and then Plaque of Wisdom shot yesterday. But as it says, Unlisted Artist, man, he's just one of those ones that, like, when he does his bars, like when I sent him it, my verse wrote, and then when he sent it back, I was like, I need to go back and write this.
Yeah.
So I went back and rewrote my verse, and this is what it came out. So I'm proud of myself because it didn't outdo him, but I think I matched him. So and
sick,
big up that, man. So big up to yourself for recording it as well, making it sound the way it did. So Belfast to Jersey is what it's called. Oh, sorry, what we do? You're the influence in this. Belfast to Jersey. I got that from Belfast to London.
Well, that's it, man. It's cool as well. Like, I appreciate. Like, I was like, what's the tune called, Devz? And you were like, Belfast to Jersey, and I was like, sweet. And you were like, straight away, you're like, Parky, you and Parky, man.
Yeah, man. So, and big up Parky as well, man's been working. So big up to everybody tuned in and everybody on the night here. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
It's class to see all the birthday messages coming through. I mean, from where it go, you've got people like commenting, Ali Kamal, happy birthday. Do you know what I mean?
Cheers.
Leslie Ann's wishing you happy birthday and stuff like that.
Much love to you as well.
I like Rose's comment. Happy birthday, dirty old fella. Welcome to the 30s, mate.
See, and
you made it.
And I know I do come across a wee bit like too much, but like Rose is like, she is, mate. I call her, you're the OG Irish hip hop. She's the queen of Irish hip hop, and like. Even at the gig, sorry, just to say as we story, I remember at the gig when we did the festival.
Yeah.
And I seen her and Lola, and I escaped it. Like, I just run up on the 2 of them, like, hello, and they're like, what the fuck? So I do, and like I said, like, I see you all's family, so appreciate you all. One love for the messages too. Thank you.
Nah, the 2 girls, they're a bit more shy than what I am. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that.
I'm kind of the loud one in the house, and the one they have to tell to calm down, sort of type thing.
I know. I've seen the pancake picture as well, mate. You look so happy. You look so happy.
No, I mean, Pancake Tuesday this Tuesday as well.
I know, bro.
It's gonna be dope. But anyway, let's get into this one. Dirty Devz featuring Unlisted Artist, Belfast to Jersey. This is track number 7 off Plaque of Wisdom. The album is out there on Dirty Dev's YouTube channel. You can go and listen to it and the previous projects that you've released too, so it's dope. But let's get into it.
Thank you, mate.
What's up, Dirty Devz?
What up, mine?
Yeah.
Aw, shit.
Let me show you how this goes.
Show these fools.
Even masked up, I'm out breaking pandemics. Heavy raps, my small whip's a damn semi. And Belfast, they may wonder who am I. But I'm all good with Dirty as a war ally. We only wield and steal, no plastic rap. Rappers bring plastic crap and get the plastic rap. When I'm across the pond, he shows me where to drag you at. I just show up even uninvited on the track. I'm a Jersey driver, that means in many lanes. Travel around the sun on bigger and bigger planes. I don't miss games, I'm setting fields aflame. Any hot track, Unused is a bloody shame. Unintentionally created fan dependency. Now intentionally I make sure to give the best of me. Cook up meals with complex rhyme recipes. I got the weaponry to protect those that invest in me.
Belfast, Jersey, Jersey to Belfast. I thought you heard me, but y'all are dead last. Belfast, Jersey, Jersey to Belfast. I thought you heard me, but y'all are dead last.
Jersey driving on the track.
Oh, but who's mid?
Belfast to Jersey.
Jersey to Belfast.
Unlisted artists.
Devz.
Yeah.
Shit. Belfast to Jersey, we some brothers in arms. So slack up with the wordplay, I'm raising the bar. I start when I finish, then I finish and start. The many's broken English cause I'm Irish at heart. Teen act, the Devz, the dirt and unlisted. Expendably explicit, got more bars than the prison. Wrote the petition, my expectation of rap. Never assume conversation, never fall for the trap. Uninvaded on the track, held the boom in the bop. Unless they got my back straight out of teen act. So never disrespect them, you get left in the ditch. Dismissing your existence, drop kicking your bitch. A bunch of fucking racists just for acting a prick. If you can't fucking face it, don't be running your lips. I desecrate your ribs, penetrate with my fists. Obliterate your bitch while she sucking my dick. It's like Belfast to Jersey, Jersey to Belfast. I thought you heard me, but y'all are dead last. Belfast to Jersey, Jersey to Belfast. I thought you heard me, but y'all are dead last.
We've actually, we've basically got the most loved dog in Irish hip hop.
That's
here
the
tonight.
mascot right there.
Shout out to Saoirse up
Shout
in the
out to
building.
Saoirse.
Absolute legend.
Hey, yeah. How's it
But
going?
yeah, we're breaking down this album.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely awesome. That one there, sick. Unlisted artist. Shout out to Unlisted Artist. What he's
Big
doing
up.
over in Jersey. And man, see when I heard his flow as well, it did kind of remind me a wee bit of like Nas, and he had
Yeah.
this tone in his voice, and it was like
That was the first thing
yeah,
you
it's
said
just
to me.
dope,
It
man.
reminds me of Nas a wee bit, but
like I'm a massive Nas fan.
Yeah,
Do you know
bro.
what I mean?
I know.
And it's just like when I heard of it, I'm not saying it's completely Nas. I'm just
No.
saying there's something about it
It's
that
the
kind of
style.
reminded me a little bit of listening to Nas records. So it was sick, mate. And
appreciate that, mate.
yeah,
I hope
really.
he's tuned in tonight because he does support everything we do, like, and
Yeah.
that's one thing about him, man. He's always on his grind. So at the minute he is working like what Skate's doing. He's not doing the music at the minute, so it was a pleasure to get that first from him.
Yeah, yeah.
So appreciate you spending it as well, man. Thank
Sick.
you.
Well, let's get into this next one anyway. This is a tune that I really dig, man. It's the flows and it's the hook and stuff as well. It's the aggression in the track, and it's just a banging tune as well. Once
Cheers,
again,
bro.
it's
Thank you
called
very
No
much.
Return, Dirty Devz, track
No
number
Return.
8 off the album.
Thank you.
And we're enjoying this little album party tonight here in the
Cheers,
studio,
bro.
man.
Appreciate it,
Sick.
man. I'm so happy tonight. Man doesn't smell as much, but I
And
am.
shout out all the heads up in the building tonight
Big
as
up,
well.
big up. We'll
You
go
know what I mean?
big up Skate, big up Steve, big up Dane, big up Efo, big up
Corey.
Mexican Mac, big up Corey Beers, big up Jimmy, big up Noru, big up fucking Dirty Sauce, and big up the Sushi, because that's my dog right there. It's not my dog, it's Uncle Steve's, but that's my dog.
That's my dog. Here it is, No Return, Dirty
Cheers,
Devz. Another banger off the brand new album.
Thank
Plaque
you, bro.
Wisdom. Let's get into it.
Look, yo, no return, no return. Point of no return. If you're feeling like I'm feeling that motherfucker burn. No return, no return. Point of no return. If you're feeling like I'm feeling that motherfucker burn. Fear thickens her. We know our time is near. Without a fucking cur, we searching for our fear. I stir the devil down, and then I persevere. You could call me Durham Brown, the way I reappear. And dearing at a cost, I'm fearing only y'all. Racketeering like a boss, keep a gaudy like I'm John. Demonic like I'm Spawn, patriotic in the north. Catastrophic like a bomb, the way I'm going off. If it's on, then it's on. It's off with his head. I'm here to dialogue, cause I'm the dirt to the dead. So don't correct what I said, it's like a jack in the death. Call me being childish, keep my heart in my chest. Invest in realization, compressing up all my fifth kid. I was standing by your nation, inflicting the bullets here, contemplating just escape and get me out of this place. But the demons start up fist and keep me locked in a cage. So complacent and basic, my basis is vicious, courageously outrageous, insomniac like Devz. No resting for the wicked, no sleeping for these bitches. But you can understand I never came for rags and riches. Margins so explicit going over their heads. Not a pure damn Devz, it's just the words that I said. Alcohol and weed mixed up with my meds. Cocaine and DMT, that's the cocktail of death. Cardiac arrest pumping out of my chest. Choking on my vomit, blood rushing through my head. Call me the cause sleep's the cousin of death. I couldn't give a fuck about the worst or the best. Take a wrong turn, see I live and I learn. Not concerned if you're concerned, I just burn it all down. The urge to my throne, the king to my crown. Will come the kingdom come that can never be found. I stir down the lore, trying to borrow a score. The point of no return, trying to get to the core. Got a technique immortal, drifting through your portal. Resourceful with some morals, still a dirty rock mongrel. Connected like a dongle, shout out to Uncle Steve. How we stack a bundle just from slanging empty. Put a roof from overhead, take me off of the streets. Big foot up on a pit as we murder these beats. What you see is what you get is what you see. So this is for the she only friend I ever need. What you see is what you get is what you see. So this is for the she only friend I ever need. No return, no return. Point of no return. If you're feeling like I'm feeling, let that motherfucker burn. No return, no return. Point of no return. If you're feeling like I'm feeling, let that motherfucker burn.
Banging tune, mate. No return.
Cheers, bro. Thank
Plaque
you.
of wisdom. Sounding dope from start to finish.
Thank you, bro.
We're
Thank
starting
you.
to have a wee rave here in the
I
studio
know,
as
mate,
well.
so
The
pre-
drinks are flowing and stuff as well.
Yeah, elbows, that's it. That's banging, bro. Cheers, bro.
This is sick, mate.
Cheers, bro. Love you, mate.
Up next, then, we've got a tune that it's kind of one of those ones you've been sitting on for a while. You've had it done, music video, visuals, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just one of those.
The reason this made the album was because Skate done a feature, but he was only on the hook, and it wasn't good enough for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't good enough for me, so because it's Skate deserves a full verse, so I just decided to put Long Road on it. He just thought he didn't know Long Road was going to be on it.
Yeah.
So I just put it out because he was only on Public Opinion on the hook, and I didn't like it because he deserves more than just a hook. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, fair enough,
big
man.
up the Skate, so
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope to have Skeet up here tonight, and like
Appreciate it, man.
visuals wise, like this is honestly one of my like favorite videos that was put out, and
Thank you,
I
mate.
think it's like the drive that you boys took up to go
go
and
get it,
film
yeah.
like the footage. It's you've got this like barren landscape behind you. You've got that long road. The track's
Yeah.
long road.
So-
You've got this class scene as well, where there's a bit of water in the background.
Yeah.
Like the colors in the video, the visuals that Skeet captured, it's just incredible, and
He's
like
just-
I really just love the
he
video
just
and the way it
has
turned
that
out.
eye, mate. Like he's the man. Like when he
Yeah.
goes to shoot a video, he'll be like, shoot it here, and it does. I know where he gets it from because then it gives him less editing to do when he gets those perfect shots. But he's just got that beautiful eye, mate. So and like you yourself, mate. Like used to, I compare you two all the time because you two are up there, man. Like the shit you do, 9 to 5s, family, videos. You do editing like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm making like he makes beats, you make beats, and you just do everything. So the respect that like my inspiration comes from my team, so I appreciate it, man. So
Well, it's
there's
dope,
nothing worse. Like there's nothing more better or sweeter than that feeling. I was going to say nothing worse, but I don't know why. But there's nothing more sweeter than having a group of people around you who can inspire you.
Yeah, well that's
So
it, man.
I appreciate everything,
And
man.
likewise, whenever you drop albums like this, and I see you come into the studio, dropping some bars and saying some stuff that makes me, like, either be like, "Whoa, that's pretty deep," or like I'm literally in wrinkles,
Appreciate
laughing my
that, man.
head off. Like it's dope to hear your stuff, and
Something-
it inspires me to do a bit more too. Do you know what I
appreciate
mean?
that, man. Something that really stuck with me. Sorry for we go in there last week when we done that wee thing with Emma.
Yeah.
And I was explaining about the Raccoon method.
Yeah.
And you were like, bro, that actually makes sense now. The way you broke that down there when you come into the studio and you realised that, bro, it's wee things like that. Like I said, man, I don't care about the views and whatever. I just care about the people I can reach with the music.
Yeah.
Like if you say one thing about one good song, I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of it, mate. And like it says in that wee thing, just keep putting that shit out and we'll get there.
Well, that's it, man, and you're getting there with this brand new release. It's
Thank
sick,
you,
and
mate.
we're really enjoying listening to this in the studio as
Cheers,
well.
bro.
But like I say, people, go check out the music video. The visuals for this are incredible. Skeet on the track, Skeet on the visuals,
Yeah.
Dirty Devz. with the bars once again. This is called Long Road.
Thank you, bro.
It all went wrong, I just wanna know. Was it packing the gauze or was it sniffing the coke? Was it feeling too lost or was it losing them both? My daddy and my sister, I just couldn't cope. So I turned to the right and feeling like a ghost. Every lane got excited, now I ain't talking about coke. Every bar that I break be wasting its dope. Just trying to live a life, feeling empty and broke. Pose, hold on tight as I'm walking this road. Plain said it safe, but I just ain't got a flow. But the rays with emotions, tears flowing like an ocean. Second family commotion, so hopeless and corrosive. But this is how it is, it's a daily routine. Since the day I lost my dad, split the family tree. The love from my mother, you just wouldn't believe. She's stronger than the others, lost a child at 15. Shout out to my brother, shit, I love yous all. Shout out to my sisters, even though we don't talk. Create a dialogue, hope we speak in the end. You know what you've lost when you don't see them again. See your preference when it comes to my friends. So much love from my brothers, Big Ski, Steve, Guys, and Dan. They my chosen brothers right to the death. I can't thank them enough for all they done for the devs. If it wasn't for you, and I don't think I'd be viewed. From the dirt to the dudes, I stay loyal and true. For everything you taught, from the knowledge and thoughts, there's only one thing I ask is where did it all go wrong? It all went wrong, it begins with my son. He wasn't my own, but shit, I raised him as one. Cut a long story short, not bonded by blood. Didn't wanna get bored because we bonded by love. He was all I ever had and I didn't wanna give up. He knew me as his dad, I knew your mind's my son. And I apologize for all of the wrongs. I just know that he's happy, I just gotta move on. A bomb was spilled emotion, so broken and torn. I tried to stay the closest like the rose to the thorn. So this is to the unborn I never met. So precious for the word, I just couldn't forget.
I can't do this no more. Now I know I'm all alone. I can't lie, I can't get off this road. Now I know I'm all alone. I can't. You got me feeling upset, still in bed, so I'm not even up yet. You talk about your feelings all the time. I can't deal with feelings, feeling good is all my man. Selfish, cause I put myself first. You're selfless, cause you put the others first. I hate the open you, the open spoken, broken you. I'm poking holes in you instead of holding you or broken you. I can't do this no more. Now I know I'm all alone. I can't lie, I can't get off this road. Now I know I'm all alone. I can't.
It's a wonder tune, Dirty Devz, Skeet on the feature. It's called Long Road. This one's been, lingering in the background for a while. The music video for this one is incredible. It's great to see it part of the album.
Big up Skeet on that.
Yeah, man, big up Skeet. Absolute
and Richie done the behind the scenes, so big up Richie as well.
Richie behind the scenes and all,
yeah,
getting a few shots
Richie
as well.
He actually shot the part where me and Skeet are in the one shot. He shot it, so big up Richie.
Nah, it's a ticket. Love that tune, man. And it's got those deep lyrics as well.
Thank you,
we
bro.
discussed, this album kicks off with a bang and it's got that party vibe, but then we go into tunes like this.
Thank
and
you, bro.
The further you roll with on in the album, that's when the features start to appear.
Yeah.
You've got the unlisted artist track. You move on with Skeet as well.
Yeah.
And up next, we've got a tune here as well. With Steve Locke, Public Opinion.
Steve Locke and Skeet on this here.
That's
so
it.
yeah, like I says there, didn't want just Skeet being on this album. He didn't know Long Road was going on it. He just thought it was going to be Public Opinion, but that's not enough for me. It wasn't good enough, so I had to put this on it because Skeet deserves more than just a fucking hook. You know what I mean? So.
And we say Skeet as well. Sometimes he's like the Irish version of Nate Dogg, where he just comes in and he's got those hooks for everything.
I swear, bro, and I swear, anybody wants to deny it or come and disagree, come to me and see me first. If you still think that this motherfucker's Nate Dogg with the hooks, come and see me first, and we get down and dirty.
That's it, man.
Man's got an OG, he's an OG and that hook shit. So yeah.
But yeah, this is an awesome tune, and good to have Steve Locke up in the building here
Big
as
up
well.
Uncle Steve, that man taught me a lot as well. So like I says before, you weren't even listening. That tune, No Return, give you and Shishi a shout out. She looked at me, but you didn't. Did you?
Let's get into it.
Dirty Devz, Uncle Steve, Big Ski. Fuck a public opinions. Fuck a public opinions. Fuck a public opinions. Fuck a public opinions. Like people do the most when they struggle to cope. It's like they suffer in hope, but they don't brag or they boast. They don't turn to Instagram or a Facebook quote. They be sniffing the grimes and they be turning the ropes. I'm not playing the role, I'm not here to promote. I'm just paving the road to try saving the soul. Facing what I envisioned, you be setting your goals, kid. Don't rap for you to listen, only rap for the broken. Don't really give a fuck about the public opinions. Was raised up in the dumps and getting out is my mission. Invasion the prison, incarcerated with bars. I made my own decision, Christ landed in Mars. I feel like a Martian, I'm cruising my starship. BT phones home, but he's living the farthest. Mom's risen a star kid, challenge my hardships. Conquer the hardest, I'm fulfilling regardless. Whoever in my way, I'ma make you your target. Be careful what you say, I will give you your pardon. An underpaid artist, just spitting his darkest. Relentlessly retarded, fundamentally the smartest. Always face my charges like a boss or a martyr. Fuck a starter. Him and straight for dessert. Jail terms re-emerge, I just stick to my words. Rehearse what I heard and then I spit on a verse. The worst comes to worst, best believe in the dirt. My middle fingers up and screaming fucking the word. Let's fuck the word, fuck the word, fuck the word, fuck the word. Paint the smile on my face cause they don't see the truth. They don't care about you. See them on the street, they waving, so they don't care about you. Lay awake in pain, still they don't see the pain cause they don't care about you. Nah, they don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't care about
What is silence? Silence is the interval you hear between the madness and the violence. When the beer's running out and there's nothing on the plate. When there's nobody to call, inspiration's running dry. And you find yourself writing about the same old stuff. Flick a clip, fucking suck a dick. You motherfuckers forgot who you're fucking with. It's big luck for them skydiving on top of them, watching them all flop while they ramble about some other shit. I bring big heat when I speak as my lips are golden. Fuck a public opinion, what existence do ya owe them? I'm giving you grief cause they're acting a lot. If you live in these streets, then you're catching the back of my hand. I got the answers to the questions that weren't asked. Man is overthinking, counting all the blessings of the past. Displaying truth within the actions, that's a justice. When the lads are jumping on the track, you know we're here to bring the ruckus. There is no destination, the journey is the reward. Constant stressing out for fuck all van shake they can't afford. So how you feeling this morning? What were your thoughts as you awoke? Did you see what's important? I never lost a bit of hope because I keep it on course. And of course I'm climbing up the slope, group within no remorse. All these memories of bad times and good nights with mad lanes has got me reminiscing on the existence of mankind.
Paint the smile on the face cause they don't see the truth. They don't care about you. See them on the street, they waving, so they don't care about you.
Tune.
Lay awake in pain, still they don't see the pain.
This one here, featuring Skeet, Dirty Devz, with Steve Locke on the verse as well.
Big up Uncle Steve and Skeet on that shit.
Man, it's a wonder tune, wonder features, and as well as that, man, it's always good to see. Like, yeah, I mean, you guys all got history together. You just go way back, and all these dudes
like
are
everybody
included on
in
your
here
album.
is family to me, like so.
Yeah. It's sick,
like
man.
Everyone we've got history with, so
man, that tune
appreciate
turned out a whopper.
You made this night happen, so appreciate you,
Yeah,
man. Like
man.
you did, like you
That's
really
cool.
did. And you hit up all the right ones, so
That's it, man. Well, that's it. All the boys you roll with, man. So it's good to have them all down here celebrating your 30th, mate. You only turn 30 once, do you know what I mean?
Exactly, mate.
And
but here,
once you turn 30, mate, it's all downhill afterwards. So
it's the new album's going. The new album I'm working on here. It's got it all done. Just need to record. It's called 3030s. 3030s.
Sweet 3030s.
3030s coming soon.
Well, it's good to know you've already got the new project in mind, like, and you're kind of good to go with it too.
I've got the tunes all all done. Just need to record. So let's get into the next one, bro.
Well, let's get into this indeed. This is number 11 off the album, featuring Dame, who's up in the building
Big
tonight
up
as
Dame
well.
on this.
Shout out to Dame.
This and your tune are my two favourite tunes on this whole project.
You know
bro.
what, mate? Like, out of all the people up in the lab tonight, like, Dame's one that we're happy to have down because we know this man holds it down for 3 children.
Yeah,
Do you know
mate.
what I mean?
And this is what people forget. Like, see when people say, is Dame still doing this or is Dame still doing his album? Yes, because he's got 3 fucking kids to work at. It's like,
well, that's
at
it,
the end of the day, that's a full-time job. No, it's not a job to him because that's his priorities, but to me personally, like, to see that there, mate, that's a man I look up to. So
well, that's it.
There's nobody out there that be doing it more than Dame. Dame's writing bars, making beats, and looking at the 3 kids. So, and I'm not even joking. Like, he knows the score. See, and I go up to see him. I just go up to see how I see the kids. So it's a beautiful thing,
That's
mate.
it,
So
man.
it's a beautiful thing.
But yeah, no, we appreciate you being here tonight, Dame,
Appreciate
as
you,
well, man.
Dame,
And the
mate.
effort.
Thank you,
And
bro. This
obviously-
is our tune, though.
Yeah.
Let these people hear shit they don't know.
Let's get into it. This is called Myself. Again, recorded down here at Skankf FM, and it was a pleasure working on this record, and always a pleasure having all these dudes up in the studio,
Thank you,
featuring
bro.
with each other, making their own material, hanging out, catching up like we are tonight. And yeah, this is dope.
Appreciate
So
you, bro. Thank
let's
you
get
very
into
much.
it.
Dirty Devz.
23rd of February 1982, the day that I was born, I was precious, I was new. Grew up to be relentless, in fact it's what I do. Caused my parents so much pain, apologizing these tunes. See you wondering the ways and my mentality grew. Then my sister died of cancer, now you're mentally bruised. I was young and recluse, then my father took a stroke. Physically abused, so I turned to the rope. Tying not up in the news, kick the chair and I choke. And don't be doing what I do, and don't try to sit home. Trying to explain emotion through the words that I wrote. If you ever feeling hopeless, I just want you to know that I'm here until the end. You're forever my friend. I don't care for what they do, things say it, they trend. Forming under pressure from the dirt and the stems. Mood changing like the weather from the words they embed. I'm talking to the blank so they hear what I said. I gotta shoot the saints when it comes to the death. I'd rather be dead than live a life of regrets. God put me to the test, put my life on the track. An alphabet size and just spitting the facts. Filled with pride and passion, yeah, I come and correct. It's like I wanna make amends with myself. Only thing that I stress is myself. Get these words up on my chest for myself. We just have to be the best for ourselves, for ourselves. Wanna make amends with myself. Only thing that I stress is myself. Get these words up on my chest for myself. We just have to be the best for ourselves, for ourselves. Wanna make amends with myself. Only thing that I stress is myself. Get these words up on my chest for myself. We just have to be the best for ourselves, for ourselves. Wanna make amends with myself. Only thing that I stress is myself. Get these words up on my chest for myself. We just have to be the best for ourselves, for ourselves.
A lost kid at 15, he found himself in the beach. He had his head in the clouds when he was running the streets. He pushed people away cause he was trying to heal. He wore his heart on his sleeve, it's how he's always been. And that'll never change, since it's always me. From the womb till the grave and everything in between. If I go before my time and you're remembering me, just remember I was a boss with the heart of a G. I woke from a dark dream and started to breathe. All I could see was my kids and what I needed to be. I've been living in hell, but I'll be leaving it free. Getting rid of my demons, no more suffering in me. But what almost killed me just made me more focused. My mind's more open, my ratings more potent. Before the show's over and they pull the curtain and close it, I put a stamp on hip-hop to be lyrically noticed.
It's like I wanna make amends with myself. Only thing that I stress is myself. Get these words up on my chest for myself. We just have to be the best for ourselves, for ourselves. Wanna make amends with myself. Only thing that I stress is myself. Get these words up on my chest for myself. We just have to be the best for ourselves, for ourselves. Wanna make amends with myself. Only thing that I stress is myself. Get these words up on my chest for myself. We just have to be the best for ourselves, for ourselves. Wanna make amends with myself.
This is sick.
Only thing that I stress is myself.
Big up Dame on the feature of that one.
Big up Dame.
We
Keep
just
an ear
have
out
to
for
call
Dame's new
myself.
shit.
for ourselves, for ourselves.
Big up the Dame music on that shit. Dave's just not a producer, man's got bars there, and he's been doing this longer than me, so it just made sense, and that's why he outdone me on that verse. He just killed that shit, but
And this
big
is
up the
it.
Dame. Big up the Dame.
Like, we know there's been days whenever it was you and Dame and Skeet locked
Yeah.
over in Dame's gaff,
Like-
listening to beats, recording your first raps.
I don't
coming
think
together.
people really understand me. Damien's the reason why me and Skate actually met. Like the reason me and Skate are like doing music together was the pain, and it was Damien made the beat. And I never met Skate, and he's like, "Come on here, my mate." And I was like, "Skate, who's that?" Let me hear him. I was like, "Tell him I'm jumping on this. Why he likes it or not?" Like I just know like any room in that. So that's how we met. So big up these motherfuckers. So Dame's the reason why. Like Dame is one of the reasons. Like my first album came out as well. Like I was paying dangerous amount of money for studio time, and he charged me a score. So
well, that's it, man. It's dope.
Appreciate it, bro.
But yeah, it's cool. You've got all the dudes you roll with on this album. It's a
Yeah,
wonder
mate.
album. We're enjoying the listen as well. And yeah, we've got a couple of more tunes that we want to play off it.
Yeah.
Up next, we've got Dysfunctional Family.
Yeah, man. This one, like this one here. I let my family, like my original, not everybody in here family, but like my blood family here is. They don't like it just cause it's so true, but I don't know, mate. This is one of my favorites that I did myself, like with no features. You are the Broken and Bruised, and that myself is my favorite tunes. But this one is like, it means something to me. So I'll let the music speak for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's just so deep. It's just.
It is, man, and there's no holding back on it. And you know, I can understand your family's point of view as well. But at the same time, this is how you've been expressing yourself for years, and it's what works for you. And like
just
the situations that you've overcome as well, mate, over the years. Besides making music, besides like, you know, making albums, promoting stuff, videos and stuff like that. Like what you've dealt with as a person over a seriously long time, and over the past couple of years when you came down to the old studio and you started really getting into things in a serious way, it's actually been quite a blessing to see how music has helped you and has become a therapy and is almost like, I don't know, mate, taking over your life, but in a real positive way.
You know what, bro? I got a text message on my birthday, and it was from yourself, and it was like, you should be so proud that you made it this far, mate. And I didn't really like look at it that way until I got that text message. When I got that text message, like I know I'm 30 days now, and I come across as this, but at the end of the day, mate, I still tap into my emotions. But I got a text message that day on my birthday, and it was like, you should be proud. And I never felt so proud after I read the message, you know what I mean? Man. So like respect to you. It was you that sent the message, but at the same time, like I never like actually took a step back and realized how much shit I've done. So I appreciate you, mate. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what else to say, like it says, but that their message like made me realize like fuck 30. All good, and that's what made me want to do like the 30-30 EP album, because it just makes sense, you know what I mean? But like that wee message, mate, it did made me realize how much shit I have been doing. So I appreciate that. There, like it's just a wee simple shit in life, innit?
Well, that's it, man.
So
and
this
like
wee one here,
genuinely though, you should be proper proud. Not like this music thing aside, like
yeah,
what
mate.
I've seen you go through and what you've overcome over the past couple of years, and the way you've kind of taken control of your life, but you've taken control of your music as well, and
Thank
everything
you,
that you're doing in your life, I can hear it in your music.
Thank
and
you,
it's
bro.
dope to listen to. Do you know what I mean?
Cheers,
That's why
bro.
I know it's truthful, because
Thank
we
you.
sit and we talk on the regular. So whenever you break down something like this, that's actually on an album. It's
and
like,
just like it says there, just,
you.
and I appreciate that, mate. Like, but see, for any artist out there that's going to start this shit, don't worry about what the next person going to say or what they're going to do. Always be real. Fuck the best, fuck the worst. It's about how you can express your emotions. So
That's it.
just keep doing that there. Fuck the best, fuck the worst. It's how you can be real. So this tune explains a lot of realness in my what's been going on over the last 2 years there. So it just explains it. So
Let's get
listen,
into
don't
it.
mean to bring people down, but it's a tune. So
That's
yeah.
it, man. That's it. Let's get into it.
Dirty Devz. Dysfunctional family. Check it.
Have you ever seen your sister throw a life in the mud? Have you ever seen your brothers not giving a fuck? Have you ever seen your mother so tired she giving up? I give it all I got, unconditional love. Ever seen your sister taking all of the drugs? Have you ever seen your brothers just putting it up? Have you ever seen your mother so tired she giving up? I give it all I got. Every day I wake up so broken and torn. Like I'm making funds, I guess I borrow a score, but I get bored. Cause I'm a mom with a plan. I get to the core to hold the world in my palms. Seen my sister die when I was only 4. I seen it through my eyes, she was the rose of my thorn. Everything about her, I just loved in the door. But now she's gonna miss her, and I no longer implore. Restore all my memories, thoughts in the bed. Flashbacks on my mind, I just play and rewind. It's like I see my father pass back 2009. I was just a child, young, dumb and unwed. Living in the movie scene, flattered on a movie screen. Tell you what I truly mean, how we live and how we dream. Wanna get to heaven, gotta go through hell. I was born to murder, diving, always taking the L. Came and see a W, my vision excel. I'm not talking about a W, I'm winning in hell. See you fell from the skies like Michael the Archangel. Never trust the ways, the devil was once an angel. Cradle to the grave, grave to the cradle. Day I won't be able is the day I'm in the kids. So this is from my sister and all the pain that she inflicts. I hope she gets the picture before she's dead up in a grave. Have you ever seen your sister throw a life in the mud? Have you ever seen your brothers not giving a fuck? Have you ever seen your mother so tired she giving up? I give it all I got, unconditional love. Ever seen your sister taking all of the drugs? Have you ever seen your brothers just tooting it up? Have you ever seen your mother so tired she giving up? I give it all I got. I face you no convictions, deception and hope. My mission so complicit, now you're conquering most. I feed 3 birds with 1 throat, kill 2 dogs with 1 bone, kill 2 walls with 1 toe. Truth be told, do you what I do? Kicking back, being rude. A dirty little dabbing fears, following true. Never going to heaven isn't any room. I'd rather face the devil, blueprint in my rouge. I pencil to your temple, loaded up in the boot. I'm spitting so much flames, I'll be hotter than hell. Reciting my inscriptions, got a story to tell. They call me the dirt, but I'll be cleaner than most. I'm sniffing at your dirt that I can hang with your clothes. Airing out your laundry through the shit that I wrote. This motherfucking castle's laying them all in a row. I buck your man, punch your dad, fuck your sister, then boast. Blah-da-da-da, this ain't no Mozzie, it's Joe. The real's hell's angels shout from heavens below. From the grave to the cradle, I'm the backwards bro. I tell you one thing, the name is Wee Joe. The name is Wee Joe.
Yeah, man, you don't get any more straight up than that. And like I say,
bro.
you're not one of those guys to hold anything back. You know, when it comes to talking about profanity and sex and like drugs and family situations and all the rest of it, it's like it as it is. It's like a warm heart in my sleeve. This is it. Take it or leave it.
What you get, bro. Like
exactly, mate.
Like if it's
what you see is what you get, dog.
There you go.
What you see is what you get.
Legend, bro. That explains a lot. So yeah, just what you see, what you get. So I'm not really fussed. Sometimes when my man all hears it and don't like it, they won't listen to it. But then that means it's okay for me to do it. So it's okay.
Man.
So
you respect that too, though, which is dope. But yeah, up next, this is the tune Broken and Bruised.
Yes, like everybody in here needs to fuck up and listen to this tune. Like, see, no joke, mate. Like, I think a few people in here's heard the Damien tune, but not everybody in here's heard this. And not everybody in here, they will say they will have heard the whole album, but that's bullshit, because I know they haven't. But see, where is he? Stevo's the only one that's heard this tune, right?
Right.
This tune, everybody needs to fuck up and just listen to this tune. I don't even care. Broken and Bruised featuring Daz, mate. Like, you've heard it. You're the only one that's heard it. Exactly. So, like, everybody needs to just listen. But here, I'm not telling you to fuck up to your own thing. I'm just saying it's one of those tunes that can't be missed. Right, well, fuck up, man. Not you, man. Fuck up, right?
But yeah, this is dope, man. It was
Thank
cool.
You,
like, whenever you... it was dope whenever you first approached me and just says... Daz, like, I want you to come on to this, because I was working the whole way through the album, do you know what I mean? And this is one of the last tunes that was done for it as well.
Yeah.
And it was class just listening to your lyrics, listening to the hook as well.
What was dope, mate, was when I came down and you were literally just writing and like finishing it off, and I came down, you spat it, and then you went in and recorded it, and I was like, mate, like, listen, do you know what? I'm going to let this tune speak for itself. Do you know why? Because see your verse, mate. I don't even give a fuck about my own verse. It's your verse. And like the way you mention me in it and all, it's awesome. So let the people hear, bro, because see, at the end of the day, like, they're all just starting to talk muckus again. So we'll let them hear it, because like this is one of my, like this, and like I said, myself is the 2 favorite tunes off it. So big up to everybody that's tuning in and all. So this one you need to really hear, because Daz goes in on this.
I love this tune, man. I really love this tune, and it
was
simple.
Bro.
It was simple for me to write the lyrics to it as well. Like, just after listening to your verse and listening to your hook and stuff, it was like I know what I need to write, and I know what way I need to write it. And it was sick just to get it down.
It
was one of those tunes that sort of
finish from the back, just to finish off first.
Well,
that's one thing that always stuck with me. So listen, mate, as it says, mate, see, whenever you were doing it, and I record, like, whenever I seen you get in and doing it, all I was like, mate,
That's
like,
dope.
fuck the Caps and that are like the two of my favourite tunes. Just, it's a privilege to work with somebody like yourself, bro, because...
Appreciate it, man.
Do you know what I mean? So,
likewise.
let these people hear us too, because we need to let them hear it.
Let's get into it.
Broken and bruised.
Dirty Devz. Brother Daz. We've been beaten, we've been broken, we've been battered and bruised. Through all the shit that you've been through. So how you setting judges when you know that it's true? Hitting on another just so you can feel good. We've been beaten, we've been broken, we've been battered and bruised. Through all the shit that you've been through. So how you setting judges when you know that it's true? Hitting on another just so you can feel good. Never play it by the rules, got my knocking and loose. But how do I improve when I'm feeling recluse? Get inspired by my brothers, then I give you these tunes. Put a smile upon my mother, then I do what I do. Every day's a struggle, so I spit in the booth. But life is just decaying like the back of my tooth. It's out with the old, now it's in with the new. Let the stories unfold, that's why I pick up a book. Hope the bullshit is fools, I can never condone. Stay true up in my music and let it be known. I used to take it through it, now I'm paving the road. I never make excuses, I'm just setting in stone. Raising the bars and I'll be praising my tone. I aim for the stars, but first we circle the globe. I conquer every hurdle that they said that I won't. I know that they be hurting, but I'm conquering goals. I don't care about your life, I only care for my bros. And if you understand, you gotta handle your own. So let's for Big Pete, I hope he's resting in peace. Watching over our till we are rich, and skate. It's like we've been beaten, we've been broken, we've been battered and bruised. Through all the shit that you've been through. So how you setting judges when you know that it's true? Hitting on another just so you can feel good. We've been beaten, we've been broken, we've been battered and bruised. Through all the shit that you've been through. So how you setting judges when you know that it's true? Hitting on another just so you can feel good.
Yo, I've been beaten, I've been broken, I've been battered and bruised. I've got God on my side, so I can't lose. And yeah, we're poor in this earth, but we're rich in faith. So you can hate all you like, but we won't break. Drag my name through the dirt, though we might hurt. Came from the back of the pack to finish off first. Take it back to the past, I was back in the class. And now it's last with the laugh, cause I'm having a blast. Yo, Devz got my back, and I got his too. We relate with each other and what we've been through. Put it straight when we write, then we step in the booth and check the mic EQ with the check 1, 2. Deliver the truth, don't lie to the youth. And what we did and what we do, your mind couldn't compute. Get it confused while we're getting it straight. Put it down in a verse, off the chest if you wanna relate. Spit it straight from the heart, this is more than an art. This is music therapy for my people who are stuck in the same boat, man, riddled with stress. Take a breath for a minute and remember you're blessed.
We've been beaten, we've been broken, we've been battered and bruised. Through all the shit that you've been through. So how you setting judges when you know that it's true? Hitting on another just so you can feel good. We've been beaten, we've been broken, we've been battered and bruised. Through all the shit that you've been through. So how you setting judges when you know that it's true? Hitting on another just so you can feel good.
Daz on the scratches on the ones and twos.
Dope tune, love it. Shout out Skate, thank you very much for calling in. Didn't realise you were behind me either there, mate, near hit the deck.
Mom was taking pictures of you, bro, doing that shit, so...
Sound one, yeah. Well here, shout out Skate, thank
shout
you very much
Skate,
for
bro.
coming
Thank you
down.
for coming, mate. Honestly, even though you didn't tell me last night, you motherfucker. Yeah. He's like, I'll be damn, bro, I'll be damn. Thank you, bro.
But yeah, dope, absolutely amazing stuff, mate. Just to play
Cheers,
that
bro.
record, to be a part of it, and yeah, really love the way it turned out, and
thanks, man.
class to have cut on at the end as well, man.
Yeah, man, you did your thing. That's why I grabbed the camera, because I seen you taking pictures of everybody, but nobody's taking pictures of you.
Sorry,
well,
man.
except for Skeet, but yeah, so I had to.
Take it. Well, here,
You know
this
me, bro.
is the last tune off the
Last
album. mate.
tune. Shot a video for us last night, so big up Skeet on that. Yeah.
Sweet.
So
Plaque of Wisdom.
appreciate it, bro. Yeah, Plaque of Wisdom.
Title tune off the album.
Plaque of Wisdom just means like, cause I got plaque on my wisdom teeth, and then Plaque of Wisdom because I've got a plaque on my wall for all the wisdom I've got.
Well, that's it. Aye.
I'm only joking, but yeah, that's
And like I say, as you get roll into the 30s, mate, you're only gonna get more wiser, more
Yeah,
mature,
mate,
and
so-
yeah. So it's dope.
I can't wait to get home and read my book of DMX. Where is it? I swear, big
That's
up
right,
me
man.
on that. I can't wait to read my DMX book, bro. I swear to God.
Take it.
Cheers.
So anyway, let's play this last tune. Absolutely
tune, the album.
amazing, breaking down this album, start to finish with you tonight.
Cheers,
Happy
bro. Thank you.
birthday. Shout out
thank
to all
you,
the
mate.
dudes who came down as well, man. It's been
Yeah.
a blast just jamming out with you, spinning this back to back.
Everybody that came in, and it's all down to you. So thank you, bro. Thank
All
you.
these dudes are, yeah, they're cheering for an open mic session afterwards.
Yeah,
so
mate, I'm down.
Open
We've got
open.
fuck
Yeah.
Mac out.
We'll get a few instrumentals on.
Mac's having
definitely.
the fling with a chicken wing, so he is. So
I'm up for a wee rhyme or two. Like, let's do it.
let's do it, bro.
Here it is then, the
Let's
last
do it.
tune, Plaque of Wisdom, Dirty Devz.
Got plaques of wisdom teeth for the plaque. We can't get split the children, dirty fella is not the real dirt dog, but not Russell Jones. Hey son, you a god, best attack in your throat. I should have said knack, but y'all know how it goes. It's back to Dak with the bars and Ray Kwan with the flows. Hooked like a map with fierce killer like ghost. Something like a genius, like a sword that I quote. Inflicts severe punishment on my enemies' foes. Hannah G got you buzzing like the coke in your nose. Madison to the oddies cause they feeling so low. Adrenaline to the junkies shooting up in the homes. Keep it near to the street, put your feet in the ground. Got a hand on your beat when there's vegans around. That's the sound of the cops. Knew you preferred. I hear cheers, Skylar Rock. I'm criminal made the boogie down like I'm Chris. Cause I be on the make like I'm Kim in this bitch. Barking like a pit of Merle Simmons the dog. I rub you like a bitch, then I call you a frog. A dialogue of the dirt, a monologue of its worth. Pass me the bong, and if you feeling so hurt, you don't wanna be my enemy, I'm leaving you murk. Snatch the earth from the gravity, leave you deep in the dirt. Got a mob so deep, causing havoc for free. So sporadic on the beat, rest in peace to Prodigy. I don't really like the East, but I be fucking with Div. I'm nasty like I'm Nas, taking hold of the reins. It's a hard knock play, plan a wig in this pen. But I just bust a rain, big Dotty with the kid. A juvenile, some scrutinize deep in the best. Got a patch of one night, cause I be slicking the wreck. I take a double L cause I'm cool like Jay. So leave back, motherfucker, then just rock away. Bygones be bygones, and peg like I'm Cameron. Dropping common knowledge, spitting flames like I'm Dragon. Notes like Lord Banks, popping smoke and claim ranks. Notorious like the bag of bomb boy in the tracks. Psychedelic narcotics, you can say what you want. Patriotic blitz and chronic, yo, I'm marking the spot. Never marking with an act, so believe it or not. Got the dirt, spitting facts, and I'm a cheap what I got. I bury all my worries deep beneath all the rocks. I'm a star like Frito, shut up dirt like I knock. Sticky fingers, I'm a fader, I'm the item to the eve. A little rough raider, so dirty and clean. You can call me B, but we got badass in the scene. And don't be taping late, you know we control out the lead.
Sick stuff. We've just broke down the album Plaque of Wisdom from start to finish. We've got Dirty Devz up in the building tonight.
Thank you, brother.
Dude, it's been a blessing. Happy birthday.
Cheers, bro.
Big up yourself.
Honestly, mate, thank you. Thank you, everybody who came. All legends, mate.
We'll
Thank
wish you the best for the year ahead, mate. There's
Cheers,
no
bro.
doubt you're going to be down here knocking out this new album as well.
As
the,
much as possible.
The Dirty 30s.
Dirty 30s. That's the next one. So yeah, there will only
Brilliant.
be a couple of handful of features, and like it says earlier, be the ones that's on this album already. Maybe I don't know about it unlisted, but like yourself, Skeet, Dame, Steve-O, if Evo ever gives me a hang. But Evo just requested something there, mate. He says if we're sticking on a freestyle instrumental, come and stick on Onyx freestyle instrumental.
I'll have a look for it and see what I can do, like.
Right, so he said he'll have a look for it. That's all we can do, be.
Evo comes up here with demands and all, mate.
Doesn't
you know
he?
what
I
mean?
know. Earlier, one didn't give him the fucking 8 bars. He wouldn't even give us 8 bars. Now he's looking. He's like, get him to stick a tune on. But
Well,
yeah,
yes.
bro, thank you for tonight, man.
Shout out
Honestly,
to
bro, give
people
me a
locking
hug, man,
in.
because this shit tonight's been awesome. Thank
Legend,
you.
mate.
Thank you.
And here, shout out Chef Boy D locked in.
Yeah,
loving
bro,
the new tune.
I just seen that there. And
Rose
here,
as well, loving the new tune. Shout out Gaff as well, mate.
Gaff, is that who that is, Gaff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gaff was
Big up
down
Gaff.
earlier.
Gaff's OG in this shit. Man's been doing the Indian dance here for about fucking 20 minutes now, but like, need to go to his PH, but we'll wait till we're wrapping it up.
Well, mate, you go do your thing and then bounce back here. I want you to kick off an open mic session.
I'm just going to go to a Slee House, bro, and come straight back because man needs a PH.
Let's get into some tunes then.
Yes, bro, thank you.
We're gonna hopefully get a few Irish hip hop MCs up here to do a bit of freestyling, drop a few bars. Yeah, this is tight, isn't it? This beat in the background, by the way, we kicked off the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show with this beat. It's from a local producer who is kind of growing up in the banger direction. He's moved over to Liverpool to study at university. He's making beats. His name is Michael Lowry. He's an absolute young legend that helped out at Fifth Element, kind of came behind the scenes, checked out some of the stuff that we were doing, incorporated it into his degree. And as part of his degree, he's basically got to produce 15 minutes of music with kind of singers, rappers, instrumentals, all the stuff like that. So he's reached out to us once again, and a few MCs are going to hop on and freestyle over these beats tonight. But as well as that, we're in the recording process of turning these beats into actual tracks. So shout out to Michael Lowry on this, and hopefully I'll be sending over recordings very soon with some vocals recorded for you. Let's go. Efo's up for it.
Yo, yo, yo. Check the sun from Belfast City streets are actually being orthodox. Belfast kids born to raise hip hop pairs school north streets markets pies corns yeah words fought from us focus suit tire talks who look and cook resemble us burger culture trackies is how we dress happy little kids stealing out the shop for bunches never bless the money working class poverty's how it was made a man of me and a man of us electric box when it runs to bring your leg do you know the start button for emergency just to shut the shit up can you relate now skinny teachers 90 cents ham stepping feeling great I flip the script putting in work now spend my money on the center keep my guard up increase the darkness lurks I take advantage of them legal perks and listen what the politicians tell you on the tally, son. You're blue if you're being son. Sell a product, give her puts food in her brother's belly, son. Make the money, yeah. Watch his rose blossom. Go straight out the dirt to say the crime don't pay. I pull the sword out the stone, yeah. Made the bubble burst a bell against the law. Middle fingers to the tax man, I came a long way. 15 years old, much a blue ghost, like as a Pac-Man. I grew up at a fast rate. Give me a small net, made up catch a face out to sea. I ain't fly facing 4 worms. Fly facing with pure MD, you fucking raw cats. Call them out to see how you like that. Yeah, I'm rocking Fair Perry Pool shirt, slanging out the back of work. Pure money on strap to sale. Money well made, fuck a partner, they'll take us every day. Eating well, so we're so wearing the holy lands and lurk. The shooters be my clientele. Take a treat, wearing a few seals, burn a beer shirt. It's gonna be on patrol, so a man gotta stay alert. Trying best harvest to the new book walker. Is out there for man of boys, give a coke, call me late 4 in the AM. Yo, Dev, gotta answer these calls. Really small time, but I'm really feeling big balls. I'm a road native, I'm a road boy, born to bred, keep a low profile. Brother culture, I'll be telling me against the world. It's a life that I chose, all the curtains closed. It's like this, last quarter in the kitchen table. Feeling tears fuck, feeling like Scarface. We all wearing stuff, hot plates in the microwave. So the pure turns to dust, roll up 20 notes. And the rotation, heart racing, tanqueray and lemonade. Instrumentals playing bars, we getting spinning. Base division where I bought some skills. We all bagging up.
Shout out to EFO, kicking it off.
Reading off a phone to
spitting a few bars. Let's go check this one. It's
yeah, I'm just a good boy deep down, but everybody loves a D. Smacked out was the comfy option, but they just see the thug of me. Hidden underneath is just a hippie that wants to hook a tree. Make some money from my music, I don't wanna have to plug for free. They talk about frequencies, for frequencies come from underneath them. Oh. Let's go then. Yeah. I'm a good boy deep down, but everybody loves a D. Smacked out was the comfy option, but they just see the thug of me. Hidden underneath is just a hippie that wants to hug a tree. Make some money from my music, I don't wanna have to plug for fees. They talk about frequencies, vibrations come from underneath. So attracting more than money, cause big one. The fronts are big dudes.
Yo. Purple room and doing Joey swinging in the room, 40 Cromaroo, party ancestors, best mates and buck fast, hip hop and burn rocks. Gary Cage, picture Mac, laptop, graffiti is on the wall, Steve Lock and Ice, hip hop, making beats on Ableton, 2-day battles, whatnot. Sears are chilling, kicking that trolley in the kitchen as a closed source. You have to laugh at that.
It's like we came a long way from sucker fuckers fighting breeder ones. Getting up to go to work to ensure that I feed my son. Swinging chins, purple rooms, dusty skills, achieving funds. Driving lasses, bank accounts, adults and parents. Like, how the fuck even stand near us? Come view themselves for themselves, selves in front of a mirror. It's weird that they hear the things that you hear, yet I hear it clearer. Misinterpreted perception and fear from the years of beers. You move so slow, so you change gear. Like you lost or no found, the skins made your brain clear. Automatically clutching the high we came here, reversing the neutral position with mind seeing peers.
The day one boast, the roof pack, faggot constant, and seeing frequency straight fact. You can't touch its energy, full stop, no matter what. Fast forward on the clock, when we grew up, multiple half G's, yeah. They be getting bagged up on the mood to meet us home. Down the bag, yeah, we tucked out, door sliced in the sock, late work finished. Stolen home in my chef race, acting innocent, stay rocks. Never feel guilty cause I never, and I pay my tax, so fuck the law, fuck the cost, money was to me. Fitzreal was a hotspot, the hotspot, same location. Been a lock, used to live out, 2 flats in the same street. Hustling, busting, we used to sell out, Fresh a week be coming up. And the students here, they want that, man, they so cheap. And they'll always want to come back, straight fat. Pockets by the end of the week, used to be real fat. Yeah, it's like that, yeah, it's like that.
Biggie said more money, more problems. I've been trying to get it, but I'm still out of pocket. At the start I thought money's no object. Then I looked around and seen I started all these problems. I lost confidence, I should've knew better. My big bro motivates me to do better. He's been killing it with visuals and beats. I've been just on the sideline rooting from a team. But not sticky green and bad traffic. I've came a long way from recording in the attic. Make a classic, Nas Elmatic, like Drake with the Chronic. I'm trying to write a classic. Above average, I'm tired of no limits. No one can see my vision, all these songs that I've written. I speak until existence, now it's coming to fruition. I'm ready to take the game and everything that comes with it.
Yo.
tell myself I'm here for a greater purpose, but can't be certain. This here's a labour of my love, you know my hands are hurting. Lick her like a twister, call me Mr. Meeker Skin Crawl. Tell her how I'm feeling and I'm sure you can hear a pinfall. Count to 3, I hope she's gonna get off when she gets on top of me. Honestly, that's probably not for more than wishful thinking. Unless we drinking, I don't drink, so let's just grab Chinese. The paper does last longer when you learn to actually stretch trees. Actual fact that me is my pet peeve. To put it lightly, I'm unsightly at the best of times. Might spit the quickest to the freshest rhyme, but you can bet on my self-inflicted pressure on this hectic mind that just wishes the press would wind. But I'd probably do it all again. Then I know for certain I'm addicted to the fucking pain. Life is strange, you would have thunk it that this little junkie from the country make it this far bizarre, ain't it? Even there's almost antiquated, cause the fact that we're both still here is beyond being amazing. Look at all the shit you waded through, but still you made it through. We're both damaged but not broken, you know I'll be there for you. Like, hey.
It's like, fuck this land, they're just a puppet on the puppet time. Plummet as I'm sinking quick in this pit like I'm stuck in sand. I plummet like your sink is broken, there's something jammed. Waiting for the set to hit, till it's mucky found a death split. Doesn't make my spirits of them. This fucking bookie plan, mess with thoughts and assistant. This unlucky man, live my whole life in front of the judge. The judge he stands, waiting on his nothing. But his command, there's nothing you can do. But who bears father, there's no saying the matter. Till one day lays and he splatters his thoughts. This pen is my friend, he sees it all. I'm just begging for an opportunity. On my knees I fall, till I load the front. Till I breathe and call till I'm soul and cunts, but I'm still on point, even when my sword is blunt. I use a knife cause I can't afford a gun. I use a knife cause I can't afford a gun. It's like
hey yo man, I do what I do. You can't tell me different, I play by my rules. Why you so angry, I lighten the mood. This eloquence on the mic when I'm spitting it rude. You know I roll with the team, I call it picking the bunch. There's heavy hits on the track, you know I'm packing the punch. Mad skills in the lab, yo learning a heap. Got my head in the books, not even the peep. Yo silence while I source open doors, there better start. Been through the worst, fear storms like Noah's Ark. Came out on top, looked at like the underdog. Move digital, I still keep it analog. Old school rules, fuck it, just my old school views. Yo, for any man in the same position trying to win, yo, regardless of the past, let the future begin. Because I guess I'm a dreamer at heart. Though dreams are ambitions, you could call it a start. Next plan, make it happen, never chasing the chart. Ever blazing for the light when I was stuck in the dark. Cause a boss says I, a leader says we. Collective in thought, so a leader I'll be. Take things too serious, a stand-up guy. Two things that I hate, fucking snakes and lies. We got war and crime, UK got grime. US got rap and they'll both do time. A movement of thoughts that we see with these eyes. Speak truth about living, but we still getting fined. Yo, forget the news, man, I'm looking the truth. Yo, sick of singing blues when I get in the booth. Cause either you win or you're choosing to lose. I got far more intelligence in spite of your views. Let's go. Yo.
Did it feel like you were breaking? Was there no repair? Was the hurt taking over? Were you gasping for air? Wonder hearts are broken and you're sitting in despair. Searching around for help or a signal, there's not for nobody there. Was there a hole in your stomach? Did the wind blow through it? Trying to get back on your feet, but you just couldn't do it. Remember your loved ones instead for their sake. Secretly praying your soul is something God may gently take. You loved your family, small few friends. The reason you live your life is for them. You'll always stay to the end, still with tears in your eyes, hurt through your veins. You're looking up to the skies, asking take away this pain. Like your soul is in darkness, you couldn't find the light. Why's life full of these hardships, crucifying thoughts in the night? Fighting demons in your head is hard to describe. It says taking medication, self-prescribed because there's no help. Surprise, surprise. Turn the drinking drunk and partly hard to see out of your eyes. But these fake potions, substances, they're only the devil that's within disguise. They love to take away almost everything once meaningful within your life. I mean Jesus Christ. I mean Jesus Christ, Christ, Christ. What? How do you expect me to carry on feeling so broken? Empty space pulling my heart, please say you're joking. Don't know how I've fallen so far from being that guy that was awful. He's feeling laughing so outspoken. I just know that I'm a shadow of myself. He's like an omen and I don't really know. Just got that gut wrenching feeling deep within my soul, preventing me from growth. Steve will take control.
Yo, let me tell you about the ram and the flow. Every day is just a struggle coming off of the dome with Durty Devz on the mic. Let me tell you about this. Every day is just a struggle while I'm fucking your bitch. Sucking my dick, I kick her deep in the best. And if she didn't understand, tell your granny that I love this. How to curve with the rain of the break. How to weather be a top, so I'm giving it late. And I don't feel what I do, see what I be coming through. Durty Devz freestyle, loving the tunes, it's like Fuck this, fuck that, fuck her. Fuck him, fuck her, fuck this world.
We get dumb diggy dum diggy diggy dum dum. Dumb diggy dum diggy diggy dum dum. Dumb diggy dum diggy diggy dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Get dumb diggy dum diggy diggy dum dum. Dumb diggy dum diggy diggy dum dum. Diggy dum diggy diggy dum dum. Dumb diggy diggy diggy. The captivate. Gotta keep my thing to motivate. All I wanna do is medicate, then meditate. Moving at the batter rate, words reinvigorate. You're stinking, you're overweight, and you're still a featherweight, outclassed. Smoke your grass, sniff your gas, never go to mass. River raising from your dark morass, breaking you down till you're fragmental. Think the presence here is detrimental. It's important, good and bad as fundamentals. Swimming on these instrumentals daily, acting like I need you with the swagger of a real G. Feeling to see what you're bringing to the table. See writing raps, flicking clits like a ukulele. Slavery, over combat justice and bravery. Many see the problem, but they fuck all cause they're lazy. You never earn our respect with that knavery. Mainly because sometimes the logic's fucking crazy. Get dumb diggy dum diggy diggy dum dum. Dumb diggy dum diggy diggy dum dum. Get dumb diggy dum diggy diggy dum dum. Dum 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 dum.
Money's good. Good enough to make a man.
Yo yo yo. Yeah, pints and mics. Huh? What'd you say, Ethan?
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I'll go first, then you go last.
Oh, mate. Yeah. I'll harmonize you, Evo. Yeah.
Coke money's good. Good. It doesn't make a man swear £100 bill. Have you fallen out the best friends? Pure Grammy shit. Can't be spitting bars. But the shit that they never did experience. Lyrics are the phony. I ain't there for you trying to get. Don't go over my head whatsoever. I just listen what you just said in your bars. Yeah, you told a little fib, but he never touched a kilo and he never seen the bricks away. I'm trying to rob about it. Probably fuck some fat checks, claim that they're hot, and you lied about it. For too many Pinocchios up in the booth. I crunch a fake bars, what you said will show some proof for fridging my brews. Fridging my brews is D-rayed up in your face. Here, have a taste of this, have a taste of the truth. Fake, can't you? Like a hot knife through the butter, kick you to the gutter. Some real talk, some rawness, a rate of bit around my ear. Sloppy drug or free, some wordplay could be better. No double 10 bars, but legit shit. No act, no play, no written script. Drama like Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. What you hear is what you get, raw and uncut. Put my rhymes in the hot plate, I'm the purest of the stuff people wanna make. Cause the pistol pocket rip rains. When I spray the verbal nades, out comes the punch lane. Fuck you know about that. Cause I'm pistol pocket ripping rains. When I spray the verbal lane, fuck you know about that. Go ahead, man.
What you know about that? Here you go, look. You got lipstick on the mic? Sick of them, looking at me like they about to say something. Sick of working 50 hours a week and getting paid. Button sick of bitches on about the racks. We all know they bucking. Sick is in my head, I need some meds before they clucking. I was home just making tracks, but everyone just stay clubbing. Got a girl for every day, gets 50 shades of grey. Loving back to tricks is coming out closet like my gay cousin. Watch them all just swarm around me, everybody's way buzzing. You can say you like me, probably not, but I would say different. People playing games and trying to cheat, but I don't play with it. Sick of watching my mates waste their life that every day's never. Think there's better things to do, I pray that one day they listen. Gotta stay as social so my life away. Seeing stuff we hate, but I'm so nice to stay. Feel like taking life almost like twice a day. Still here doing shit, so that's a price to pay. Hey, gotta stay as social, screw my life away. Seeing stuff we hate, but I'm so nice to stay. Feel like taking life almost like twice a day. Twice a day. Yeah, twice a day. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's go. It's like I spit bars that'll shatter your dreams, and the flow so smooth I got a backing like fiends. While you're sat in your sofa, I think on my feet. Yo, no time to sit about because they sending me beats. Got bars and you know what, you can hit all you want. Couldn't give two shit, so I'm not gonna front. While they wanna complain, I'm trying to get shit done. Trying to ride my wave while you acting dumb. Pray to God and he knows just how I feel. So don't take it personal, you're no big deal. Even if you got money and live a fine ass life, you can still be a prick, so try ass nice. Run back and forth like I'm pushing a Porsche. On road in the studio to feature with Lord. This ain't old time road, man, we slaughtered that horse. This is real hip hop, why I'm feeling the chords. Lord asked for the feature, man, I did it of course. Yo, support our road if you want the rewards. Too many years deep and they asking for more, so I better stick around just to hear the applause. Let a revolution decide, intelligent lines. Yo, killing on the verse without intelligent mind. You know it's big DAZ and I'm back one time. Kill another dope verse, then I might like Yo, check the mic 1, 2 and EQs, the AZ to the Z. He win and you lose. Feeling me? Well, I can't snooze. Yo, that's the way you do it when I'm fucking. Yo, we've still got time if anyone else wants to hop on, bust a few rhymes before we go. We're gonna wrap this up pretty soon, but it's been an absolute blast having all these dudes up in the studio tonight for. But yeah. Hang on, we're gonna go back to that first beat.
So I'm walking through the fire.
Let's bring it back to that one. Shout out Corey Beers on the mic. We played his single tonight. He's got more music coming your way. When you're ready, Corey, kick it off.
Here tonight, spitting on his phone is Corey Capone.
On 94.9 FM. And so I'm walking through the fire, coming out on top, pushing posse fiends with every bit of me you got. With a bit of boom bop, rap, hip or hip hop, call it what you want, but it's words that won't stop ringing in my ear. My mind was like a Scrabble game of rearrange, and now my brain's clear. Been listening in from afar on a pier, but now I gotta make my own album. Gonna be my own engineer. Authentic music on my own without the sense of fear. Plenty of artists from here inspired me to do the same. So much talent on the scene, but when will it get scheme? More than qualified with Alexa, Steve, Daz, Devz, and Skeet. Shout out my brother Steve. When I was down on one easy cap, a man upbeat. He told me still to believe and never give up on me. I said, Mac, why you looking at me? Get the fuck out my face, you dirty fucking flea. Before I start spitting dirty fucking rhymes at G. You see, I heard you feel her gack, so I'll take a knife I used to stab you and stick it into your man's back. Heard she's a dirty tramp, so I'll turn her off and on like she was nothing but a cheap lamp. Will type you want to tax back and an out and avoid this shit like surely that's that. These cunts be talking on beats and thinking it's not whack. But there's no hoping and waiting, I'll give you bird attacks. And I was like, why you not in the kitchen? Just let that thinking fully wised up. No very looking why she wising them bases with no gas, cold water like your rap. She's putrid and stinking, always leaves your jobs half finished. Mate, I hope this rap's got you thinking while you're sitting with your bitches. Sitting and drinking, I got your bitches on it. Mate, I hope this rap's got you thinking while you're sitting with your mates. Sipping, bitching and drinking, pouring and wishing with me. But it's me and I'll be facing to kill your dreams along with any started you be wishing upon. Already knew you all along that when you heard this song it made wanna be a track you just wanted to jump upon. But it's okay, Mac, I'll let you away with all the small thoughts that are hard to sway. Don't mean to be putting heads away. Here, Mac, take the Mac.
Yo, don't you diss my man like that. I don't give a fuck if you can rap. Corey, contact. Yeah, bruh.
Like this just turned into a rap battle all of a sudden, like.
So love, I'll fucking beat you up outside, mate. That's your dad. Your dad priced me a job too much.
Look, people, it's been a blessing tonight. Big up everyone that called down to the studio. All the lads who were spitting bars there at the end of the show as well. Big up Dirty Devz. Absolute legend, Devz.
Thank you, bro, for having me, and thank you for inviting all the boys tonight, man. Honestly, that's been a fucking... Honestly, man, I didn't expect this tonight at all. I came down with a feather duster. I think I was going to do a wee bit of cleaning before within the interview. And then all these mad bastards here turned up. I know, it's crazy to call them motherfuckers my family, like, but they're all crazy, bro. I think you're the only sensible. You and Skeet, see why Skeet ditched? He was like, I need to get the fuck out of here because they're all fucking mental. Do you know what I mean? So that's why. Get them.
Happy birthday, OG.
Birthday beating outside. I want lethal. Dad, can I take a Lenny and gloves downstairs, bro? Yeah.
Anyway, people.
You all want to jump me? Lethal. Choking for a fight.
I'm backing Dev up, so you just go for me.
No, why? Because he's having the fling with a chicken wing, bro. So we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
Because I know man's got to get shit done. So I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having this. And thank you for having all these people down with me. Because see, at the end of the day, I wasn't even invited half him. Don't tell nobody know that. But I wasn't even invited half him. Cunts down there all mental. I wasn't invited Lee. Like, Lee's alright. Lee's a fucking legend. But they're all nuts. See all these cunts around here. The separate D's alright. These cunts here, they're all mental. Equal's alright too. I need that 16 though, so thank you, Daz. Appreciate it, bro.
It's been a blessing. Big
Appreciate
up everyone that came down tonight.
Big up you, bro. Fuck everyone that came down. Big up you. Big up you. Big up Daz.
If you don't do this for my 30th, I'm dissing you all.
Lethal, I've already got a tune for him.
I thought he was 31.
Mac is 31, as I'll tell you different.
Well, look, people, from myself, DAZ, the Fifth Element family, Skankf FM family, all the people up in the studio, big up yourself. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
And
big up to everybody tuned in tonight. Big up our Rose as well for wishing me happy birthday.
That's it.
Thank you. And I'm sure as well that she gave me 4 tens. You give me 4 tens, so thank you. Yeah, so
man.
thank you, man.
And don't forget, people, go listen to the brand new album from Dirty Devz. It's called Plaque of Wisdom. It's out there at the minute. It's on Dirty Dev's YouTube channel. All you got to do is go follow that, subscribe, and get ready for more music coming through when he's living into his 30s.
Cheers, bro. So peace and love, everybody tuned in. Peace and love, everybody who came here tonight, especially all them boys just sitting there. Mark, go away a minute. I'm trying to fucking. So. Big up to everybody that came. That's Mexican Mark trying to be a dick, but like I says, big up to yourself, bro, for making this possible. Big up to everybody here. Wish me happy birthday. Bump me shit. Love yous all, especially Corey Beers, man.
That's it.
Love yous all. Peace out. One love. Yeah.
See you soon.
Tell your grannies.